Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this evening's Hardcore WoW livestream. Hopefully you can hear me alright. I'm on my 38 Dwarf Priest, and the plan is basically, to pull the night shift, boys. Pull the night shift. Nebula started that whole term. I only say that because, you know, a lot of the gang is asleep right now. Grace, Tactics, Stay Safe's been streaming it, Frostadamus. And they've been taking up the day shift, so just got to keep that content pumping for you guys around the clock. So pulling those DJing hours. Welcome back, boys. Crusader, good to see you, brother. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm gonna check out the stream, make sure it looks alright. Welcome back to this evening's live stream. It's 3:30 a.m. Yeah, for me it's still midnight, but yeah. Welcome back, boys. Yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good. Gonna hit that STV. Got a full, juicy STV. Look at this quest log, man. Look at all those quests. Incredible. I have a few from Thousand Needles as well that have to do with STV. Encrusted Tailfins. That's off the western seaboard. But yeah, guys, gonna probably get another 4-hour shift in here. You know, one team, one fight. That's how it feels with hardcore. All these creators, like, you know, streaming, taking shifts. It's call me crazy, but it's almost like a chance to do like NOS 2.0 in my mind. You know, create those nostalgious vibes, that sense of community and camaraderie and stuff with the hardcore challenge. It's very awesome things, my friends. Very awesome thing. It's a community meta. It's not Blizzard's meta. It's our meta. Sandbox in the world. Having fun with it. Check that out. It's actually really cool looking, man. All female patrol of Duskwood Watchers. Very nice. Yes, we're humping it over to STV right now. You're up late? Yep. I'm pulling that night shift, brother. Welcome back to the stream, my friends. It's good to see everybody. Cupcake, how we doing, man? Ascendus, what's going on, brother? Charboy, Balbix, Alsgort, yeah, the Night Watch. Oh, it's going alright. It's going. Yep, about to enter the jungle. Watching you on the bus to the office, Belfast, Northern Ireland. Yeah, you guys have really cool accents there. Usually when you do it, when they have like comedians or people who are like known for accents, that's always one they gotta hit, the one from Belfast. Shout out to Ireland, man, that's cool. Hope to go there someday. Yo, what up, Exadus? Benjamin, yo, good to see you, man. About to wake and bake and play hardcore? Yeah, buddy. You already know. Let's see how many we got in the middle of the damn night. 20? That's not bad for the lower level guild. Let's see the higher level guild. HC Elites. Still got over 50 there. I don't know exactly how many on, but okay, now that's feeling pretty damn good. That might be like 80, 90 right there. You just never know. It caps out at 50. But yeah, boys, that's kind of how I'm seeing it. I really like a lot of what Grace has been saying too. He's been calling it a war effort. You know, with the Road to Rag, uncharted waters for the classic community coming together. It's like a war effort. We need everybody, man. We need bodies. We need warm bodies. We need people willing, ready, and able to die for the cause, man. They delete their character, not even salty, man. 5 minutes later, they're back in the starting zone, pumping again. That's what we need, man, for the challenge. Hey, what's up, Poindexter? You gonna stream D2 today? Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play it today. And don't kill me, don't hate me, don't unsub all at once now. But I'm playing it on Switch. I actually bought a Switch for the wife as a present like a week or two ago. But I was low key kind of buying it and thinking to myself, I'm gonna use it during D2R. I got her like Animal Crossing and stuff. Don't normally catch you live, Mr. K. Yeah, man. Pulling that night shift, brother. That's what I'm saying. Where I don't see us, I see us all as like one community, right? And like we're playing like this separate game mode with its own meta and stuff. So it does make you feel, it feels bad when you know, the community, however many there are, EU, NA, when they're playing the game, there's nobody they can watch and just like have that background noise. And sometimes that happens from time to time. Esquire, actually, another huge name, many Esquire fans. He's live right now. He started hardcore again. He's a massive brain. Giga Chad, Brinkley, Brain Mage. He's awesome, man. So he started hardcore today. Silver Sable started back hardcore. She's doing like a gearless priest run. You know, check these gloves out, by the way. 24 healing on my wrist. So, yeah, let's see. Moonberry juice at 18 silver. As you can see, I have 28 gold. I'm feeling pretty damn broke for being 38. I'm usually a lot closer to my mount, so I'm really trying to cheap out. I'm sipping on that sweet nectar. Can't afford that moonberry juice, no sir. Yeah, we're trying to just penny pinch as much as possible so we can get that amount, maybe 42, 41, 42. I won't be mad if it's a pink switch. Nah, I just got the gray and black one, brother. This is Era, Matt. Yeah, I'm glad there's some new blood in the stream. You know, if you guys want to come play, anybody miss Vanilla? If you want to come play, you want to build NOS 2.0, we even have some people from the Stars in the community. Anybody know Nano NOS? It's touching, man. Some of the NOS team playing hardcore, enjoying hardcore, ready to do the road to rag. Come join, boys. Dip your toe in the water, take a sip of the Kool-Aid. It's some good Kool-Aid, some good ass Kool-Aid. Like the stream, y'all? Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. Going strong at 38, yes sir. I'm about halfway through, or a third of the way through. So let's see. I'm gonna hit M, and it's probably gonna look pretty terrifying. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll have to try to figure out what we want to do. Whoa. Whoa. Anonymous gifter? Damn, dude. Someone totally anonymous, man. Gifting 10 subs. Are you getting frames drops? That's unfortunate, man. Sometimes the zones in Classic have like areas where you drop frames. Let me move away from this a bit for a second. Yo, thank you so much, anonymous, unknown individual. I appreciate the support. The frames are getting better probably, right? Now that I'm moving away. I swear there's something about WoW. I don't know if it's like a fully optimized game. I love it to death. The best game of all time. But there's certain spots in like Darkshore and Ashen Vale where I think it has something to do with the ground density and the foliage and stuff that like you just shit the bed, man. Yo, thank you very much for the 10 subs, my friend. I've done my first dungeon at 15. That was really exciting and scary. First hardcore dungeon, right? It's a good time, man. It's kind of like how we used to do dungeons back in the day, right? When you guys were first getting into Classic again. That was probably some of the stuff going through your mind, right? I miss the days when we CC'd mobs, we polymorphed mobs, we sapped, we pulled with finesse, we were, you know, taking the dungeon seriously. It didn't end up being totally the case. I mean, we've just become better as gamers, and the content didn't scale with us. So, you know, you just kind of meet grinder through everything. But in hardcore, weirdly enough, when you only have one life, the incentives are aligned so that, yeah, it's not cringe. You can jump in comms.
7 hours?
Yo, man, they're not 119. Diablo 2 in 7 hours. Is it 7 hours? Yeah, that's pretty hype, brother. Yo, by the way, yeah, Tactics, the gang, all of us, we did start a Diablo site. We've been working on filling it out with content because we do have a lot of friends. Oh, sorry, I spelled it wrong. We do have a lot of friends that are into Diablo, and I've been actually earning my stripes slowly, like leveling a hammered and stuff in the background. It's called magicfind.gg, so there's actually a lot of guides on there already. You know, Abide, who's a TBC big brand, he's also on me. Like, he's been writing some guides for us. So, you know, we're hustling, working on different games, and Diablo is definitely a game that I really like, love, and respect. So, yeah, magicfind.gg if you're gonna play Diablo today, man, check it out. Yo, what up, Ryan Gentry? Oh, I think the frame drops is when you tab out? Oh. Okay. I'm seeing it a little bit right now on Twitch. You know what it might be, too? I really hope it's not. It might be this. Please tell me the frames didn't just get miraculously better. I was working for a while to try to get like a rain overlay. Tell me it didn't just get better, man. It might have, though. Much better? Fuck. Let me try something here. Maybe if I do this. Maybe if I do this, it'll be okay. We'll see. Great streams of Lake Argos. Really enjoying the hardcore leveling. Feels birthday, man. Is your birthday, Miss Golden Silver? Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. No lag now. Seems that was it. Well, let's see if the lag is still there. I had a bunch of weird like filters and like color corrections and stuff on that rain effect. So hopefully it's stable now. I always wish that it would be more rainy and more immersive in these zones. I think it's kind of like a missed opportunity that it rarely ever rains or snows. So I've been trying to put that hardcore touch on it and like manually just get the zones there. We'll see though. It's still fine now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jerinar? Feels like Druid would be awesome on hardcore. Druid is awesome on hardcore. Yeah, it really is. It's really good because the thing about Druid is they have good mobility. They have good kill speed, right? Their kill speed's pretty solid. They're gear independent, which is really nice because in hardcore you don't have the best gear. But the number one thing that sets Druid apart and makes it super good in hardcore is its ability to escape danger. It's the best escape out of all classes. So 100%, man. Yo, what's up, Florino? How we doing, man? It still looks good to me too. Great, actually. I'm seeing some frames though, bro. Seeing some frames drop. Hate to see it, man. Hopefully we can. My Twitch is lagging. Did the sub go through? Let me see. I don't see anything. Was that you, the anonymous? Were you the anonymous person that gifted 10? If so, it did. It said anonymous. Thank you very much, man. That's you, Samba. Curse and Medicine Man. Yeah. Apparently the trick is for priests is to mind control them. So we could try that. Yo, Exadis with the membership, dude. Thank you very much, man. Welcome, welcome. I would love if you would play with the normal interface. Why, though? Why? You see it all the time, right? We know, we love the normal interface. This is different, right? The normal interface doesn't, yeah, I honestly, just from the bottom of my heart, wonder why. Why is the normal interface better to look at when we're so conditioned to looking at it for 15 years? But yeah, this is like full immersion. It's a whole different take on it. It's a whole, you know, hopefully, it'll inspire people to like make their own kind of like custom cool looks for WoW and stuff. Is the hardcore portrait frame part of the game UI or stream overlay? Right now it's part of the stream overlay, but we're working on a hardcore add-on update, and we're adding some new features. And part of the features, it's a small one, a novelty of sorts, but it will be getting that like into the game, similar to that Silver Dragon that a lot of people run, that add-on, whatever it's called, to make yourself look like an elite. That hardcore portrait will actually be in the game. So if you hit M, you know, it'll go. It won't get scuffed. Hey, what's up, Baxter? How we doing, bro? This is classic area. I just tried the sub with Prime. Yo, it's all good, bro. Just logged in to see my first classic character on 10 Storms. There is no one. It's a dead realm. Yeah, this is probably the most. It's probably pretty safe to say that, right, boys? Bloodsail Era is probably the most poppin' classic Era server right now, because there's not really a whole lot of reason to play Era. There's not really communities and guilds and stuff, but with the hardcore challenge, perfectly fun. I'm loving these night streams, cozy as fuck. Thanks for being here, Carlos. Hell yeah, man. FPS drop. Looks like a FPS drop when I use Mindflay. Fuck, man. I guess I have to toggle off in the rain. Hate to see it. Alright, let's try something here. I'm going to mind control this Medicine Man, and we're going to kill 3 mobs. I think it could be really good here. It could be epic. Let's see. Ooh, I have abilities. I have Inner Fire. I have Renew. Yo, this is actually tight. This is actually tight, man. I'm basically killing 1 mob for free. I wonder if I get the loot from it, though. You think I get loot? It's gonna die now. Yo, that's so sick, man. Let's see if I get the loot from it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like you get the loot from it. Yo, Semlo, there it is, brother. Thank you for that sub, man. Appreciate that, Semlo. Rag appeared in FPS drops. Don't know if it was coincidence, though. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'd like to be able to get a nice cozy rain effect going on the stream. And have it be stable. Day 0 of trying it out, though, so...
My classic Ida guild is active and still raiding everything through BWL with a fresh progression.
No shot. Your classic era guild is active and still raiding. That's crazy. Anybody else? Is that the case? Thanks for the 5, Benjamin. You're on ATS, right? Break MC at 1 HP. True. Oh, you can see the bars of your attacks. Yeah. For me, like what I've been saying is, I always dreamed of having a UI like optimized for the viewer and not the player. Like I feel like it's such in the spirit of hardcore because it's like fun to view, fun to watch, or fun to watch, fun to play has always been like the guiding light for hardcore in that order. So it's always been kind of a bit of a selfish dream to be able to have this, right? Even like this true FGCD ad on here at the bottom showing the rotation. You know, it's not for me. I know what buttons I'm pressing, but that hopefully gives that same effect. And like for me, as far as the action bars go, it's almost like wires under the hood, right? Like you just want to be in the car and drive and have a smooth driving experience, right? Like you don't want to see the carburetor and the transmission and the engine and the wires under the hood and the circuitry and all the electrical. So at worst, just take it as an interesting, weird take on it. Did my tune is today on a fresh tune? No shot. That's sick. Did you run SM yet? If not, I'm down. Keep up the kick-ass streams. I did not, man. I'm down if we can somehow salvage a group together at 4 in the morning, bro. I'm down. I got my SM pre-quest done. 100%. That'd be great. Do a full clear SM all the way through Cath. Thanks for the 5 ES. What's your name in game, bro? So like 2 interfaces, one for the player stream and the other for the watcher. That would be nice. Yo, Vetour with the Prime. Thank you very much for that, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Your videos and things have been helping me set some stuff up lately. I appreciate the work, man. Thank you very much for the kind words, bud. 42 Pally. Down for SM. Are you on Era? Are you in hardcore nips? Hey, look, man, I'm down. We can 3-man it. We're getting to the point. 3-man, you can do SM comfortably, the whole thing. Especially if you're a Pally and I'm a priest, we got double heals. I'm down, bro. Sheesh, you gotta love how EU-friendly cargo streams are. Cheers, man. Yeah, it's not usually the case. I usually never stream at these hours. I'm usually asleep at these hours. I'm usually on those boomer hours, but I've been having to stay up a lot more because I just had a baby. So I take like 1 shift at night, and then, like I said, also I do like the night streams. They are cozy. It's a different vibe for sure. It's definitely like less hype, you know, and more just chill. But also, like I said before, I mean, there's so many people streaming hardcore these days. Gray, Frost, They Save. I don't want to take anything away from their thunder as well. You know, they're streaming throughout the day. Gray is crushing it right now. 700-800 viewers. Frost, Adamus, They Save. Always got like 3K, you know. So I'm taking the DGen hours. Happy to. Morning tea here, US brothers. Morning tea gang. Oh, you're just getting up? Are you East Coast, Alsgort? You wake up 4 a.m., crack of dawn, go for a run? On my morning commute in Ireland right now. Very cool. Oh, let's double medicine man. We go for the MC, right? Let's go. Let's try it. There it is. That is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna heal myself at all. And you said cancel the MC when I'm at 1%, and that I should get credit. I don't know if that's true though. We're gonna test it, right? At least with like guards and stuff, you have to do 50% damage. Okay, this could be really bad actually, look. Okay, he's not aggroing. Okay, now we have 2 medicine men. Let me try to MC again with them on me. I don't know how this is gonna work. Get the heal. Resist. Thank for my bubbles holding. Bit awkward, huh? A bit awkward. I think I have to run. I have to run, actually. Should be okay, though. I got mana pot, all the coolies. Make sure I'm not pulling anything over here. There, we're good. Yeah. It's because they do so low DPS, right? That, I think my mind control just, like, heartbeat broke right there. I don't think I need to kill them, though. So let me take a look at my quests. I need Jungle Remedy 7. Yo, I'm so tempted to skip this quest. These things have the worst drop rate, dude. But this probably leads to the follow-up, going into the cave. But the thing is, do I really want to go into that cave and kill Colonel Curzon? No, right? I'm about to skip this quest. Honestly. This quest is actually, no bueno. Need Crocolisk skins. Let's hit M and see what we're doing. I think I'm gonna skip this, boys. Too boring, man. Too boring. I'm gonna push south, do tumbled crystals, get fueled blueprints, kill the Shadow Maw Panthers. Let's do that. I have plenty of quests here in STV. I hit Badlands and a bit of Desolus and stuff too, so I feel over leveled. I have completely fresh STV at 38, so I feel alright. Yeah, it's not even about the danger. It actually is just like Resident Sleeper, dude. That killing medicine men that are just like healing through all of your damage, and you don't really have a great way to interrupt them unless you want to use a grenade, and the drop rate is so ass that I think I'm just done with it. Go down here. Plus, I'm not going to follow through and kill Colonel Curzon. I wouldn't do that on any class in the game. Not Wolf. Yo, Kunjanix with the tier 1. Thank you very much, my friend. Alright, I'm going to try to toggle this rain back on.
Night streams are the best. Much love, Karg. Or
Please.
Yeah, I did that to you.
Yo, Papa Riven, thank you, man. I recognize the name, brother. Thank you for the 10. I'm hoping and praying that this rain is stable and we're not going to lose frames, because I'm loving the vibe with it on. Thank you for the 10, man. And the test. So far, so good. Immersion level's maximum. Hell yeah. What is your average level, even if I'm sub? Am I losing frames though? I am, aren't I? God damn it! Yo, Snacky Box? No shot, dude. Yo, what's going on, man? Snacky Box in the house, dude. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I saw you join the hardcore Discord for Rag, man. A few people recommended, thought you might be interested in it. Never really met you before. I watched some of your videos though, man. Thanks for stopping in. Have you tried hardcore, bro? At all? Any? Yeah, I can't get the effect working. I guess it's too intensive or something, man. Too many particles with the rain coming down. And there's a chroma key. So there's a chroma key and all the rain droplets. Things just like GG's. You know what though? I'm still getting some frame drops, I think. Jesus, man. Oh man, let me turn down the environmental detail. Or the ground clutter, sorry. That might be it. God, that looks so bad though. I usually replace my computer like every 3 years or so. I'll just go out and just buy a new one because I can't be bothered, man. I used to like, you know, try to budget each part and troubleshoot each part and turn one thing on and turn one thing off and just tinker with it. It's so tilting to have like technology that doesn't work that I just buy a new computer like every 3 years, but somehow still have problems, man. Never tried it. Honestly, I died like 30 times on stream reading chat alone. It's fun, bro. It's fun. It makes for good stream content, not even because of the spicy moments that you have in terms of like, dying, narrowly escaping death, but it's just a good platform to like conversate with the chat, as opposed to if you're raiding or if you're doing PvP. It's more self-serving content. You're just like playing and so focused. Ground putter IMO here. Definitely gonna give it a go, dude. No way, you're gonna give it a go? Here, let me try the raid now. Come on, baby. Be stable. I'm hoping it was the ground putter. Oh, try turning off the hardcore add-on. Oh, you might be right there too, man. Yeah, don't worry, we're working on an update for it. But this add-on, because the client's a bit different now, it's called 1.14. This add-on was for like the old vanilla client, and it's causing some performance issues for some people. So let me try to reload it. That's exciting though, guys. Any Snacky Box fans in the house? You heard it here first, folks. He's gonna give it a go. Give hardcore a go. I'll be there, bro. We'll try to rally some support for your blessed run, my friend. Yo, XRT with the Prime as well, dude. Thank you so much, man. Or Zarthi. Please do it with index for maximum RP. What's index? Snacky RP bis. Not familiar with Snacky? Yo, check him out, man. Check him out over on. He's mainly a YouTuber, right? Windows 10 has a bunch of stuff enabled over the past few years that if you disable it again, you get a good chunk of performance back. I mean, honestly, bro, if you could DM me what those are, throw you a tip on PayPal or something, bro. Because all I want is a fire internet connection, which I feel like I do have, a 1 gig up, 1 gig down, and just the ability to stream at max quality. I'm a simple man. I just want to be able to hit go live and then just blast 9500 bitrate out. Like, somehow I always have some problems. Alright, got our first skin there. Nice. Yo, can anyone try this? Which realm? We are on the Bloodsail Buccaneers Era server. That's the EU. I mean, that's the NA server. The EU folks are over on Hydraxian Waterlords, though. I believe that's an RP server, right? For EU. RPPV. And the community over there has reached uncharted heights, or unparalleled heights. They're at 70 to 100, maybe even more now. Online during peak hours, just on the Alliance side. And there's probably some playing DBC. Guzu's been playing DBC hardcore. So EU community is thriving, I would say. And, the mods usually get a few issues per day, people getting mad at each other and stuff. EU is just like perfect. I swear, they never have any drama. They do dope shit that NA can't pull off for some reason. Like they do this thing in the EU guild where if you die, you send your money to one character who's just like the holder of the money, right? And then anytime someone hits 60, you get the prize pot of all the fallen characters. And it's not like super, canon in the hardcore rules that you can trade after you die, but it's not a big deal, right? Like, it's just, they died already, they trade it. And when you're 60, you complete the challenge anyway, so. At least pre-road to Ragnaros. It's just a fun thing. Whereas we tried to do that in NA and people were complaining. Sounds dope. Yeah, it's an awesome, it's cool, right? So that way, actually, you guys know Statix, YouTube Shorts God X. When he hit 60, are we stable, by the way, now? Are we pulling off the rain effect? And we're stable. Is my life complete? When he hit 60 over on his shaman on EU, he had instant epic mount from all the money, all the fallen mortals. Yeah, it seems good, bro. Oh, you love to see it, you really do. Freaking Statix, yep. Yeah, give it a shot, guys. This is vanilla, Joe. I'm staying mortal if I hit 60. Well, we're kind of moving in that direction anyway, so I'm glad you don't mind. I was thinking though, I just had a thought. Curious what you guys think. So you guys know about the Road to Ragnaros, right? If you don't know, I can explain it real quick. TLDR, we're forming the world's first mortal raiding guild, permadeath even at 60 at max level. And on the new Classic Fresh, we're gonna try to kill Ragnaros together and get 60 to 100 people up to max level. Get them attuned, get them a decent set of gear, consumes all that, and we're gonna try to pull it off. But I was thinking, if we kill Ragnaros, should we give people the option to like immortalize their characters at that point? You know, if they just want to opt out and play normally, and just say like, yeah, I accomplished the mission, Ragnaros down, and then they earn the pink slip for their character. You know, they like, you know, they did it, challenge complete. Or do you stay mortal and keep going for like BWL, AQ? I mean, we're probably all gonna die anyway. Let's be honest, but just thinking out loud. Type run into Windows search bar, then type temp. Alright, let me screenshot that, Jack. That's pretty useful. Is conversate a word? Yeah, it's a word. Keep going. Do you use shaders, and which ones? I do. Yeah, I use I'll pull up the lighting settings for you if you want to screenshot it real quick. Contrast 80, brightness 50, gamma 1.1. And then these are the reshade settings. I think the overlay is covering it though, so I'll toggle it off for a second. You want to screenshot it. And the vignette is over it. Yep, you're out of luck, brother. Sorry. If you DM me though, I can send them to you. Wait, can you get Bisky or no dungeon spamming? I don't know. I don't know how close to the pre-bis lists we can realistically get in hardcore. I don't think we're walking into Molten Core with full pre-bis though. It's too dangerous. And the longer you try to greed out and farm gear at 60, the higher chance something goes tragically wrong and you lose some key players, right? That's my thought process. So you kind of have to find a sweet spot where maybe you do 2 weeks at max level and you really tell everybody, please, please, please be careful. Like, don't run a dungeon unless you almost like clear it with the group, as cringe as that might be. This is a whole nother beast, right? When we have a team going through UBRS, it's kind of cool though, admit it. Like, if we have a 10-man team going through UBRS, we might have 20 people looking over the run. We might have 10 people in Discord just like on lookout, you know, or like monitoring the streams, or like giving advice, or like a command and control channel in the Discord, right? And you're moving through UBRS and you're trying to make sure nothing slips through the cracks. Every pull is pixel perfect. Everything is accounted for, every ability. You're pre-popping consumables. You know, sounds kind of fun though, right? What's the best software to record my progress for YouTube? That would be Streamlabs OBS. Everybody uses that. Some people use Stream Elements, but yeah, just Streamlabs. Right out of the box, it should work for you. But you can, if you have some issues, there's Scotty J, another EU mad lad, legend man. He just made another video for hardcore. His first hardcore video, like I said, best video I've ever seen about hardcore in the 2 years of this project's existence. He came out with another video that shows you how to set up to record and play hardcore. So that was another thing that we desperately needed because a lot of people didn't know where to start. So check it out if you're interested. Is there any decent ones I can buy from the age for my priest, currently level 18? Are you just playing normally? I mean, just use the lesser and greater, and then bend it for Alliance or Horde. I mean, if you're just playing normally, I can't even. My brain doesn't work anymore. My brain is broken. I actually can't think of leveling normal anymore. My brain doesn't compute it. I would just tell you, like, you know, just get into SM and start getting boosted by Esquire or something. I don't even mean that bad. I would do the same thing, bro, or just like go 58 boost. But for hardcore, you know, there's plenty of wands. Then my mind starts racing. I start thinking about hardcore. I think of quests off the top of the head. Alliance, you have Excavation Rod and Wetlands. There's a wand here in STV to go kill. So, see this Pearl diving quest off the coast, Blue Pearl, you get a wand there. There's a wand from, if you're Horde side, the Isha Awak quest line that starts with Plain Strider Menace, Zevra Hooves, Raptor Heads, all that stuff. It's like 13 parts, ends with a Sizzle Stick. There's another one, Wailing Caverns. Pretty free quest from the eye socket, you know, top left eye socket. You kill some deviates, you get a wand there too. Or you kill, it's the one that killed the Wind Serpents. So many wands. Guzu hardcore series are popping off. I know, man. That's been super amazing. Discord, the Discord, by the way, over 10K members now. 10,000 of us, man. Can you believe it? Let me link it real quick. If anybody isn't in, if you want to join. The link to the RAG Discord is in here as well. See if we can't pump it a little bit. Who is that, Scotty J? Yeah, it's SCOTTEJ, and it's 87. If you type in Scotty J 87 on YouTube, he has some really great content. He's a very thoughtful creator. Everything's scripted. I mean that in a good way, of course. Like, you know, a lot of us content creator Andes, we just go off the cuff. Can't be bothered to write a script. But Scotty J, really good. Really good stuff. Rating coaches on comms would be sick for the race to rag. I know, dude. Like, I think that's what's doing it. I think that's what's mobilizing the community, if I had to guess. And you know who thought of the idea? It was actually Grays, man. The road to rag. But there's so many people joining the community and excited for fresh and moving back to vanilla. And I think it's the prospect of one life permadeath rating. I think like we actually might be onto something here, boys. It might be like super fucking sick. And it could be like a watershed moment, you know, where Blizzard might do something about it. We'll see. It's raining outside. Time to make some coffee. Yo, can you see that rain sec? Is it a subtle effect? I don't want it to be like too OD over the top, but I love rain. I sound like an emo person. Maybe I am, but I love, you know, nice rain and soft thunder outside. It's very like relaxing, right? And I wish they would have those effects more. And I feel like these streams are background noise enough for most people. Most people aren't even like looking actively at what you're doing in the game. That hopefully can provide like just like some nice, relaxing like vibes. I watched your Elbers AC run from like a year ago. Just wanted to say it was a great watch. Oh, I'm glad, man. You know, the Elbers run was cool. Did you watch the BRD run though, Eric? The BRD run? I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say this. It was the most epic time of my entire WoW like career on the PvE side. I mean, this Glad push recently, there were some insane times too, but it was legitimately like Lord of the Rings action movie of WoW. And like if I explained to you the events of that BRD full clear Emp run on hardcore, it would sound like the script of a movie, right? If I told you that we had to have our shaman pick up engineering and fish to get the materials he needed to craft 1x large C4M charge, because we had no rogue and we were the only people high level. We went into BRD at level 59 for content with a capital K and 3 C's at the end, and he planted that C4 charge on the door and blew it wide open. And we did this jump skip, you know, like glitching the game out like we're playing Halo 2 and getting on top of the building. Nobody died. It was everybody's first time except for me and Cheesy, I think. We actually pulled a second pack as we were going into the Emp room. You know those two platforms, one left, one right, then there's a middle one with a few patrols. We had a runner run up and pull a second pack of those super strong mobs. That BRD run was just incredible, man. I'm sure you have been asked 1,000 times, what are your thoughts, expectations, and wildest dreams for the impending Blizzard Classic Fresh servers? Yo, Dog Diller, what up, man? Recognize the name? In a selfish world, expectations, thoughts would be they don't adjust the leveling rates. They, you know, put the Chrono Boon in phase 1. Selfishly, I'd like to have focus frame in the game. I feel like nobody feels me on that, but like I swear it'd be so much better, dude. Playing with focus frame, it increases your enjoyment. Maybe it's just a healer thing, but as a healer, it increases your enjoyment of this game by like 50%. The fact that you can have a guy in focus, because you can do more stuff, man. You can dot stuff, you can wand stuff, you can damage. No focus frame is actually, it feels tragic going back to Classic. You know, update the PvP system so it's a little bit more similar to PvP to TBCs in some way, like where you don't have just like the insane rank grind with all the decay. And I mean, Blizzard support for the hardcore stuff would be great, but that's getting really selfish with it. I wouldn't want them to adjust the, I wouldn't want them to remove world buffs, like, completely. I wouldn't mind if they just, like, wipe them when you walk into the raid, they go away. But I don't know, man. I don't know. World buffs are very vanilla. You know, I know you guys hate them. And I don't raid enough to even... I haven't raided enough in vanilla to have developed that anger that you guys have towards world buffs, you know? Like, I've raided all and cleared all the content now, but... You know? To me, on paper, thinking about the concept of world buffs, it's very vanilla. The whole world of Warcraft, Classic WoW, Vanilla WoW, is all about engaging with the open world and finding cool little things tucked away in every pocket of every zone to, like, make you powerful, right? Like, it just gives you a massive advantage. Like, you know, every little item, even like the lowest level quest reward, can be used at max level for the most end game content. So these world buffs are kind of like, you're being resourceful, you're engaging with the world to get these buffs, you're timing it so everybody is getting them, and it's all about planning and logistics and moving people into the raid. And if you die in the raid, it's almost like the hardcore challenge. If you die in a vanilla raid, there's actually tragic consequences. You're basically fucked for the week. Like, your whole speed run could be over. Your whole run could be over because you messed up and you pulled, you know, something you weren't supposed to, or whatever. So, I don't know. Is it crazy to say that maybe, like, and world buffs are kind of a vibe too. Like, let me see what you guys are saying about this though, right? Like, Warrior in Vanilla WoW with world buffs, absolutely vaporizing everything, is an iconic chapter of Warcraft history. It's like the defining characteristic of vanilla raiding. Just like the melee, emphasis on melee, and just the massive damage they can do. You know, but what do you guys think? I don't know. World buffs are ass. World buffs made raiding almost like hardcore. Yeah, they kind of did. That's what I'm saying. So, remind me again why you hate world buffs so much. Just remind me again. I think you hate them because you can't play your character. Like, you have to get the world buffs and, like, spend all this annoying time going to Dire Maul, going to ZG Island, picking up these buffs, and you can't play your character. I feel you on that. And I feel you on that. Also, the dispelling meta is pretty toxic, right? The dispelling meta was pretty toxic. The, like, vibe it created in the raid, I think, was pretty bad too, because people would expect you to have it, and if you didn't have world buffs, it actually caused massive friction, right? And then people felt raiding was more of a job. So there's two sides to the coin. I'm acknowledging that, right? I just think, as a vanilla purist and looking at the concept of world buffs on paper, they are cool, they are interesting, they add more layers to the game, and they almost make raiding like the hardcore challenge, where there is a sense of loss when you die. If you die in TBC, there's no consequence to it. You just literally res and go again. Vanilla, if you lose those world buffs, you're done, son. Takes 6 hours to get? It doesn't take 6 hours to get. Have to log off to keep them. Can be lost if a single dwarf priest dispels you. Yeah, the dispel is... The dispelling is pretty rough too, yeah. Can you give us a newbie's top 3 things you should do as a fresh hardcore player? Items, professions, builds. Yeah, I have a few just, like, tips that come off the top of the head. That, like, regardless of class, will set you up for success. I really think, like, if you're not a streamer and, like, trying to, like, entertain people, and, like, you actually are just trying to, like, play the challenge and enjoy and relax, which is the majority of people, because you almost feel like a certain pressure if you have a good amount of people watching you to, like, actually, you know, just do stuff, kill stuff. But if you're just chilling, playing off stream, whatever, and you're starting a character, it is massively advantageous to just level fishing and cooking real quick, like, as high as you can. Get it to 75, 75, or however much you can get it to, because you can fish up potions, you can fish up scrolls, you can fish up, you get some money from it. And fishing and cooking are, if you stay on top of it from the start. At the same time, though, I'm kind of conflicted, because if you're new to hardcore, you're just gonna die, and then you're just gonna feel so salty that you wasted all the time fishing and cooking. Okay, scratch that, never mind. But my point is, like, when you make a well-rounded character with nice secondaries, you respect the challenge more, you respect your character more, you feel more powerful, you are more powerful. You stay ahead of your profession, so you're actually able to experience some of the joys of engineering very early, the joys of the deeper crafting perks very early. You're saving money on food and water. Yeah, it's just really good. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows about potions on hardcore, right? But you may not be used to, you may not be used to using vendors if you haven't played hardcore before. And hardcore vendors are massively important. I don't know what else to say about them. They give us gear upgrades, they give us weapon upgrades, they give us potions, they give us scrolls. They are how we make money, selling stuff to the vendor. Do green quests give the same XP at turn-in than yellow? They do, yeah, they do. I think it's when they turn gray, they got cut off. It actually is the same though, yeah. It's like a 6 or a 7 level difference. Like when you get 6 levels higher or 7 levels higher, it turns gray. Then you get a massive reduction in XP. But green and yellow should turn in for the same, yeah. What was that website you used your rogue warrior to find upgrades for weapons? It's called ClassicWow.live. I was one of the partners that helped build that one, and yeah, it's got a gear planner on there. Is mage good for hardcore? Oh yeah, mage is crazy good for hardcore. Does gray even reduce it? I thought it was the same. Oh, gray reduces it. Yeah, 100%. Do you think more people hardcore play Horde or Ally? For the history of hardcore, looking back on it, it was always Horde. Horde was always more popular. Now, I mean, most of the streamers and stuff though that we had, like community figures, did play Horde as well. We were Horde Andes for whatever reason. That probably did impact it. There's no denying it. And also, Alliance is harder. There, I said it. Alliance is harder than Horde. Actually, oh man, hold on. No, it's not. It is in many ways, but the great X factor is Light of Elune. Aside from Light of Elune, hardcore is harder on Alliance in a lot of ways. But you have Light of Elune, so maybe it's actually, kind of more even. Benchico, worst place ever. I used to die here so much and I wasn't even playing hardcore. Yeah. You can jump in the water though here. A little escape. I'm stoked though. Stream has been stable, guys. With the rain and everything. No frames dropping. I actually got it working. The game feels designed for Alliance though, does it? Well, you get one Light of Elune, one shot is all true, but to build on what you're saying, Poindexter, you only have one life. You only need so that item just becomes so much more powerful in that light. Sure, it's one charge, but you only have one charge of life, and you dead. So yeah. The boy who cried sticky glue. Looking great now, man. Hell yeah. Stream is crispy, clear, and sexy. Oh, you love to hear it, man. Can you guys see that rain effect, too? Got the rain, STV looks rainy, right? Got that rain and soft thunder ambience playing in the background, dude. Love to hear it, man. Forced to travel a lot between 10 to 12 as Alliance. For Horde, the transition with Barons is smoother. Flight points are favored for Horde, in my opinion, if you think of Stranglethorn, Felward, or Feralus. Yeah, I actually agree. Flight points seem favored for Horde. Alliance has more beautiful flight paths, though. I swear, I really think there was a guy at Blizzard that his job was to make flight paths look amazing. If you think about the flight path from Ironforge to Wetlands, flying over Ironforge Airport, all that middle like no man's land that's actually had almost like scripted figures moving around and stuff. Amazing, right? The iconic flight path from Stormwind to Ironforge, and you fly over Blackrock Mountain, and I mean it's just amazing, like legendary. I don't think Horde has the equivalent. Westfall is a huge debate. I love Westfall though. I really love Westfall, man. I mean, you know you're like a, you know, you love vanilla WoW when you have a hard time picking like your favorite zones. They honestly are all like Barrens, Westfall, Stone Talon, Red Ridge. For me, Barrens, Westfall, Stone Talon, Red Ridge are all equally S tier. And the one that might surprise you is Red Ridge. Some people can't stand that zone. I think it's beautiful, man. Lakeshire is just such an awesome town. It looks so nice from afar. The bridge, oh man, but then I just thought of Loch Madon, man. Nah, I think I hold true with that. Westfall, Red Ridge, Barrens, Stone Talon. S tier. Okay, so a lot of people hate Stone Talon. Not sure why though. Night Elf starting zone is the best. Different strokes for different folks, my friend. I've always appreciated what elves bring to the table in Warcraft. Like, they 100% are necessary to create that Warcraft look and feel. Even going back to Warcraft 3, they have the purple and the pink color palette. You need to, like, you know, cover those bases and have that architecture, and they're amazing. But even though I respect and like and appreciate like what value they add to like the Warcraft look and feel, I don't want to be there myself. Like, I actually just like want to leave as soon as possible every time I'm in a Night Elf zone. I don't know why. Here we got the key, so we have the blueprints. I love the questing for Alliance, but I always rather be Horde in the Barrens as S tier. Is it mandatory to stream for hardcore? You can record as well. You don't have to stream. You can record locally, and if you are going to do that, I always recommend to just buy like a little external hard drive. You can buy them on Amazon now. You get like a terabyte one for like $50 or something. You know, so you don't have to like bog up your computer and your videos folder with tons of like, you know, gigabytes and gigabytes of footage. And then if you are going to submit for verification, what I would recommend doing is you bring up like Streamlabs or whatever your recording program is, right? Display capture your monitor, and then just pull up your videos and just like skip through them super fast at like 20x speed, right? And just, you can turn all those hundreds of hours of playtime into just one video that's like an hour long, and then you upload that, and it's much easier. Darkshore is a vibe. Darkshore is a zone that I'm excited to like, because I looking back on my WoW like career, I've never really liked it, and I always thought it was dark, gloomy, and everything that you said, right? But over time, I started to really appreciate those zones in WoW. Like, I'm literally the weirdo playing Rain ambience track, and has a Rain chroma key overlay on the stream. So I should like Darkshore, right? I love Swamp of Sorrows. I like Wetlands. One of these days, man, I'll go Night Elf and try to like actually like, yo, have an open mind about going into Darkshore. Yo, Brady just hosted the stream. No way, dude. No way. Brady with 163? Damn, what's up, New World? Yo, what's up, New World? Brady is
Yo, if Fresh Classic becomes a thing, I'm down to clown going all in on hardcore. Will you be continuing to organize the community there? Much love from an old CSGO
Dog Diddler, I remember, brother.
GLHF.
See that logo top left? Road to Ragnaros is a perfect segue to. Thank you very much for the host. Let me shout out Brady. Anybody playing New World? Anybody going to play New World, even for a bit? Reddy is a close friend. He was a WoW buddy of mine. Still is, obviously. He just kind of like moved on from WoW for a bit. Raided together. They're all phase 1 in Blackguard over in Bloodsail. And now he's just like a massive New World brain. And I've been working with him on building this site called nwhub.gg. He basically took our ability to make like leveling guides and stuff and turned it into a New World leveling guide. He's like one of the primary authors on it. And if you guys are playing New World, check it out, man. Thank you for the raid, boys. Anybody from the New World side of things, if you have any questions, might be a bit... I feel like the New World people, you all play WoW, right? You have all played WoW. There's probably not a single one of you that never touched WoW. You're an MMO gamer. There's no shot that you never played WoW. But we basically have one life. And death equals delete. So we're permadeath, mortal, hardcore characters similar to Diablo. And soon we're going to organize the world's first mortal permadeath raiding guild on the next Classic Fresh. So thanks again for that host, brother. I hope you had a great stream, man. Yeah, take care, everybody, man. Good night, bro. Question about the dungeon rules in hardcore. I know you're only allowed 1 run per dungeon, but I just jumped the WC to avoid dying and then laid out again. Am I allowed to WC with a group now? Ashley, bro, no. And I know it's cringe, bro. It might sound really cringe to you, but I swear, man, just trust. Just trust. Like, it's just bad form to do another one, right? Because that's 2 dungeon IDs. It's not a big deal, bro. It's just a Wailing Caverns. You know, you can get it. You might die on that character, hit it on the next one. Go Dead Mines. Just got plenty of dungeons. SFK. So many low-level dungeons. But yeah, because you pretty much exhausted your one instance ID. But, you know, at least you didn't die, right? It was actually 100% worth it. If you had to go in there and dodge death, and that saved you, 100% worth it. So what? You don't get a Crescent Staff. Who cares? Who cares, man? Not a big deal, man. Just sweat it off. Just grind. Grind a couple hours, get through it. It was so worth it? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you didn't die, man. Super worth it. Did you manage to get Glad after the bans? Yes, we did, man. I got that beautiful Drake. My very first Glad title on a real server in a real season. Thanks for asking, man. They actually pulled it off, man. We got so traumatized though from the season that we're still kind of in shock, man, that we even got it. Like, we still haven't, yeah, it still hasn't even really processed. Because we were just so convinced that we didn't and missed it for like weeks and weeks. That now that we got it, it just feels a bit weird. I don't know. But I'm very happy and relieved, man. Yeah, thanks, man. Yep. Are you allowed if shit hits the fan and everyone runs out to go in again and continue? Sagus do that? Yeah. But you still have the same dungeon ID, right? You guys know what I mean by that? Like, basically, it's not a fresh dungeon. It's still the same dungeon. If you all run out and run back in, it's the same dungeon. But if you were to run out, wait an hour, disband, reform, and go back in, all the bosses are alive again. That's a new dungeon ID, so you wouldn't be able to do that one. But yeah, you're all invited to play, guys, if you want to play. We're playing Vanilla WoW, not TBC, especially if you're on the New World side of things. You might be confused, like, why is this guy in STV, man? He can be in Shadow Moon Valley right now. Believe it or not, we're playing Vanilla. There's a big movement back towards Vanilla WoW. Towards hardcore, and it's really good vibes all around. The Vanilla WoW community has been growing and swelling again. What classes are you going for in New World? They actually don't have classes in New World. They have weapons, and you can swap between them whenever you want. But that New World player is basically... Oh shit, that's so scary. And it's just a regular mob, but it's so scary, man. You see a mechanical shredder run up on you. I'm gonna be a musket main, but I don't know what the other weapon is gonna be. I heard hatchet is good for like new players, and I am white green, so I might go hatchet musket. I saw some people going like great axe, like the big axe with musket, something like that, or spear maybe. I'm definitely going musket though. I've never played a game in my life where you have these like modern, almost shooter controls, and you're like dodging and rolling, and you know it's similar to Call of Duty or something, but you're using a flintlock blunderbuss smooth bore musket. That is just so funny to me and cool. You know, instead of hitting them with the M4 with the ACOG scope or using the FAMAS, you have like a old flintlock. Rip the little ball, stuff it in the gun. It's cool. Kill shredders with fuse wiring. I actually have a couple for my target dummies. I have 2 or 3 in the bank right now. You can only run a dungeon once on hardcore while you're leveling. Yes, like the 1 to 60 part. That's always been a consistency throughout the beginning, that you have 1 dungeon ID per character, and you have to be within the meeting stone level range. So those meeting stones become useful for something. It's to prevent boosting, because nobody really likes boosting, right? Mage boosting, getting carried, and also to give the dungeons more drama and stuff, right? You know, you only have 1 shot at these weapons you want, at this armor that you want. Only have 1 shot to go soak up the benefits of group play. So you really cherish your time with that group. You remember the group. And you have 1 life, right? So the boss has 1 life. The boss doesn't respawn. The boss is on the hardcore challenge too. So when you're in there, you know, you're very much encouraged to be like in comms, the CC stuff, to communicate, to kill all trash, to try to get some greens. You know, distribute the loot as best as you can. If there's a chest, you don't loot it right away. That's customary in hardcore. You open the chest, you pop it, you take a look inside, you ask around, anybody need leather, anybody need this, anybody need that. You know, if you can just spam the dungeons over and over again, it makes it not a solo leveling challenge anymore. You can just live in the dungeons, right? So there is a lot of like thought that goes into each one of like the hardcore rules in the rule set. So I guess there won't be any sweaty Prebus 60s in this hardcore MC. I don't think so. And I mean, anything is possible though. So if Godgamer, Ompi, and Dax and all the Grizzly Boys, if we come up with a way to somehow safely farm UBRS and LBRS and Strat and Scholomance, maybe by stacking healers, maybe by stacking tanks and healers, I don't know, then it's possible. If they can crack the code and and find a system to do these dungeons safely, then sure, maybe we can get all Prebus, but there's a chance that they're just too dangerous and too much can go wrong. Some RNG can go the wrong way. A CC Heartbreak resists. Some of the mobs do too much damage in an unpredictable nature, and they just like monster mash the tank, and we lose a whole UBRS group. Like, anything can happen. That's why it's so exciting, though. We're putting life and teeth back on this old game that we love. We're putting life and teeth back on the most memed on raid in WoW history, Molten Core, right? Ragnaros goes from this like neutered go face encounter, you just ignore all mechanics, to the terrifying elemental fire lord again, right? The meta is going to be different. You're not going to have that BIS vanilla comp. You're going to hit Sun's phases, maybe multiple of them. You're going to have bad gear. And I don't know if I agree with this or not. Stay Safe said something really interesting on stream the other day. I'm curious what you guys think. I'll try not to butcher what he said. Type something in the chat if you are alive, if you're awake. See, I'm curious. Maybe you guys are all asleep. So he said, in his opinion, Molten Core, when it is progression and when it is relevant at the beginning of a server, is harder than Nax. It's the hardest raid in Vanilla WoW. Molten Core. When you are progressing through it with like leveling greens and blues and Prebus, you know, it is relative to the difficulty of being in full AQ20 and AQ40 gear and full BIS from BWL and MC and TOEP and all these amazing items. Thunder Fury going into Nax. And he was pretty hard charging about it. He was like, I will die on this cross, and this is what I think. And it really made me think. I never really thought about it like that, so Let me see what you guys think, though. Negative? Not even close? He dead on the cross? I don't know, man. Well, I honestly... Maybe it was the way he said it. He had me believing it. He had me believing it. I think it's been so long, I kind of like forgot. You really don't think there's any truth in that? I want to believe it. A lot of clowns in that chat. Go try and clearing MC with greens and nobody in the raid dying once. Oh yeah, I mean the nobody dying once part is a whole nother animal, but. Domo sucks. It's a hot take for sure. MC is dangerous for hardcores. That can relate to any raid. Yeah. Who said anything about not dying once right now, though? Well, yo, Stay Safe has been playing this game a long time, bro. Might even been longer than me, man. Like, I don't know, maybe not. You know, he was there on even the earliest private servers that I ever saw. And he's cleared the content many times, you know? So I do respect his opinion on it. Like, he is a pumper, he's a vanilla big brain, and he has been for quite some time. He rated on one of the top guilds in the private servers, Grizzly, where really people aspired to be like, you know, those Grizzly boys back in the day. So you know, it's not a baseless opinion. Like, he's definitely has some stuff racing through his mind. But yeah, I should ask him about it sometime. See why he thinks that. Oh, fused wiring, dude, that's a super low drop rate. Hell yeah. All right. Need to shout out my Panthers. Who's the biggest hardcore priest brain? Oh, hardcore priest brain? Oh, there's one person that comes to mind. Chat. Send it. Biggest hardcore priest brain. There is only one. There is only one. There it is. There it is. Mucky91. Home tour is only easy with gear. It is super hard without it. Yeah, see, I mean... Could be true. Think about it. Let it marinate in your mind over the next few days. It's been so long since it's been phase 1, right? And you know, most of our experiences doing Molten Core is after you're fully kitted out, right? People have TOEPs, people have Thunder Furies, people have BWL gear, and MC's on farm. You knock it out in like 40 minutes. I don't even remember that clearly what it was like on that first week. We killed Rag day 9 back during Classic release. And we did wipe a bit in there. We didn't one-shot everything. It felt good as hell killing them on day 9. With no gears and no world buffs and previous weapons. MC was cleared with greens and some people not even 60, so really not sure. But the thing is, like Apes, that was Apes, right? Apes did world first MC. Like, they're so seasoned and they're so high speed that they could just dismantle any raid probably, right? Like, did they really trip up much when Nax came out? They might have just like speed run it from the get-go. You know, they might have all Salad Bakers and Apes just hit the ground sprinting with Nax. Oh, we covered it. We covered the world first race for Nax. Yeah, it was, I want to say done in less than 2 hours. I mean, they just kind of went in there and just blasted it out. Is Stay Safe's Warrior still alive? I think so, yeah. And we got that Griefer band, dude. You'll love to see that. Oh, shit, man. Look at that. I thought he was coming right at me. That's, you know what that is, right? Bagthera right there, boys. He has like a little scripted RP sprint or something back and forth. That's the follow-up to this. 40 elite. No way I can kill that quite yet. Angry Alex is Nicky Night Night. Yeah, he's sleeping with the fishes, man. We took like a really aggressive strategy towards dealing with him. I didn't know how it was gonna go, man. It was worrying me. But I'm happy to say we fucked him up, boys. He could not play the game. The hardcore community came together and we shut that shit down. He literally was perma red sickness, couldn't move, couldn't kill a single NPC. Neutered and accomplished nothing, man. We had people copy over their classic tunes. We basically formed like a hardcore police force. Ooh, another blue that I can't use. Love to see it. Those are actually insanity, though. Those are insane gloves. Perfect stats. Imagine being a warrior. Those are 100% BIS for this level range. Like if you got that at 33 or something as a warrior like this, or a pally, like Omega BIS right there. Those gloves are actually like this. I think this should be in TBC, this item, but yeah, I can't do anything. So high speed that they could just dismantle any raid probably, right? Like, did they really trip up much when Nax came out? They might have just. That's the whole like point of it. It's like refreshing, right? Like no boosting, no trading, no cheating, no auction house, nothing. It's just you against the world. You buy your bags, you pick every flower. There's no shortcuts, you know. But it's more of the game you love than just normal than metagaming it. But I mean, I don't even mean to say that though, because sometimes when I say that, people go like, "Yeah, Cargos, you're right. Fuck the metagaming. Fuck the min-max culture." I like the min-max culture too. It's just another slice of the game. It's another way you can approach it. It's all fun. Twinking, doing low-level twinking, 19, 29 bracket, 39 bracket, getting Pendulum of Doom, just super sweat lord min-max rating, and you know, continuously improving on Warcraft logs each week. I have to say, out of all the buckets of content in WoW, though, that's the one that does get the most tiring for me the quickest, the continuous raid logging, but different strokes, right? And then you have PvP, you know, you're doing arena, you're ranking, you're doing BGs, pre-mades, at high lead max level. Then there's the leveling Andes, doing speed runs and hardcore. It's just nice, man. So many different ways to enjoy the game, keep it alive. You buy your bags from bag vendors, yup. A lot of people who haven't played hardcore, they've never bought a bag from a bag vendor in their life. Because after their main, they just funnel all the gear and bags over, right? And hardcore, it's like the only way we get bags, unless you're a tailor and you can craft your own. But yeah, and the thing about hardcore is the bags aren't cheap. They're very expensive. They're massive investments that you have to really like calculate. You know, I think even a simple 10-slot bag is like 2 gold. You know, 2 gold, that's nothing. In hardcore, oh, that's a lot of money, man. The early levels, 2 gold. Yeah, if you buy that bag, you're not affording skills for a little bit. Oh, shot. Does the run count if you only have footage from level 8? Nah, man, it doesn't count, unfortunately. That's a good amount of time missing. But if you don't care about the verification and you don't care about getting up on a site, you know, some people, they couldn't care less about that. They just want to play the game and enjoy it. Just send it, brother. Just keep playing. It's all good. It's only if you just care about the verification. But for Road to Rag, we will verify the people at 60 before they like, you know, graduate into the Rag Guild. But we will have this update. We will have the updated hardcore add-on, so that should make it a lot easier. It is so fun, guys. I really see this as NOS 2.0, and I know some of you played on Astarius, and I didn't play a large role in Astarius. I was kind of just like a noob. Like, I wasn't doing anything special, but like the vibes were insane, man. The camaraderie, like the fellowship, the passion for vanilla WoW, like, you know. And I kind of see the hardcore community. It's like maybe we could be somewhere somewhat similar to that, you know. You've seen the videos, right? When NOS was closing down, shutting down, thousands of players mounted up, RP walking, doing slash yell. Can you do drop a profession and level up another one? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can. That's a very commonplace hardcore strat. Is trading allowed in duo hardcore? Yes, that's one of the cool things and really, really fun things about duos, is that you can just trade and get professions that synergize with each other, get talents that synergize with each other, play classes that synergize with each other, and but that the trade-off to that in duo is that you have to play with each other always. You can't split up, because then you're just like doing 2 different rule sets. Like, you always play together, and then secondly, if one of you dies in duo, the other has to fall on the sword. You basically have to like soul link between your characters. So if you die or your buddy dies, if your buddy falls off the Undercity elevator at 59, you're dead too. You delete. That has happened. Not at 59, but many duos have died to gravity. Astarius was the best WoW vanilla experience I've had, bro. From vanilla cluelessness in 2005 to classic. Hell yeah. No, I mean, I have such a soft spot thinking about those times, man. Just the years before Classic were so nice. And it's not even saying the community was completely wholesome on those servers. A lot of those private servers had like tons of racism and bad shit on them, you know? But, and I'm not normally one to like, yeah, I don't know, but it was also just partially because vanilla was so fresh for a lot of people. Like, they hadn't played vanilla in so long, and that was the start of like getting back into vanilla and reigniting that passion for it, that I think that might be even the main thing that made it so amazing. But the community felt like underground, you know? And the people streaming it back then on those private servers, like, they're not really doing it for like money or fame or clout or anything. You couldn't even stream it on Twitch, dude. You were like dodging bans left, right, and center. You know, you just pick some random game and say you're streaming that. People are going on the different platforms to try to get some streams in. Oh, it was fun, man. Summoning Stone allowed in TBC Hardcore? Oh, yeah, it's allowed. Is it doesn't say that on the website or something? Yeah, it's allowed, man. I'll look into it though. If the website's confusing, I can tell Brandon to change it. Phoenix server, that was even before the NOS time, right? Phoenix was I don't know, a couple years before NOS and Chronos and Elysium and all that, right? Emerald Dream, sick, love your work, Cargos, good luck on your brace. Yo, thanks, Juice. Oh dude, I really can't express my hype for Road to Rag. I'm rushing to get my desktop plans set up in time for fresh release. This is gonna be totally epic. Yo, Addict, I haven't heard from you in a minute, bro. Good to see you, man. Yeah. No, you're always like such a big supporter of the channel, man. It's good to see you, bro. I'm very excited for it too. We drink a pretty strong batch of Kool-Aid over here in the hardcore community. I've said it before, I'll say it again, you know? Here, it's what you said, Nico Papito. Nostal pulled everyone together. First private realm, not trying to be financially benefit, and worked hard on the coding to give the quality they did. This appealed big time for everyone to invest time in before you had the community split up in between private servers. It wasn't even free from bugs. Nost crashed and had tons of bugs with it, but there was no cash shop, and they just had like the coolest brand, dude, and people thought that they were doing it purely out of passion and stuff, as opposed to other pieces of private servers that would just... I think Nost took it to a new level with like scripting and just Blizz-like look and feel compared to other private servers. But yeah, to get back, I mean, it's this road to Rag event and like where the hardcore community is going right now. It's so nice to me, and I'm so passionate about it, and like I want to do everything I can to make it a success, because it's a chance to play with all these people that I've met over the years and all these various servers, doing all these various collaborations, little videos, little podcasts here and there, and people have largely gone their separate ways. And this is almost like a rallying cry. We're hitting these people up again after I haven't talked to them in a year or two. I heard from Orkbit the other day. I'm not trying to put him on blast, but some of you know who that is. Orkbit. No one's heard from Orkbit. I don't know if he's gonna play or not. Heard from Orkbit, man, the legend, man. And we're saying, hey, man, we're doing this event. We need your skills, man. You know, we're forming the A team. We're gonna do something crazy. You down? And most of them, pretty much almost everybody says, yeah, I'm down. You have my sword, man. What the fuck is Road to Rag? It's what we're doing, Dog Diddler. On the fresh, we're gonna form the world's first permadeath raiding guild, one life, completely new meta, and we're sending it. End game content, proof of concept, testing it out, testing the waters. It's gonna be nutty, bro. Yo, Days, thank you for that prime, bro. 2 months. Oh, shit, we got a fucking elite on us. We got an elite. Alright. I don't know what level that guy is, but, spooky. Yo, thank you, Days, for that prime, bro. 42. That guy's a 42. 42 elite. Probably could kill me at 42 elite. Classic was the best time I ever had with WoW. Any chance Blizzard would try a WoW 2.0? I mean, they kind of try every expansion. They try to make WoW 2.0, right? But I don't know. I would like to see them refine this vanilla world and give us updated graphics, give us like seasonal servers, a leaderboard, some kind of community support. As weird as that may sound, I'd like to see that more than them attempting to make WoW 2.0 in retail. I love this game. I do. I'm you know, passionate about vanilla WoW in particular, and I think it has infinite longevity. And we can almost treat this as like our sport or our craft. You know, as weird as that may sound, it doesn't have the legs of maybe like soccer or basketball or whatever, but you know, games can last, man, if you give them a pulse and you want them to, and you keep them a little bit updated. And you know, I'm sure I'll play other games and stuff, but I mean, to me, vanilla WoW is up in its own tax bracket. It's the best game of all time. I've said that since the very start of my YouTube channel, even when I was covering other games. There's nothing even remotely in that tier for me, man. Like, it's retail is virtually 2.0, but with the constant broken mechanics and systems they constantly add, 2.0 would inevitably be average. Yeah, I'd like him to see him refine this world, dude. Come in here, and you see how much I desperately want vanilla WoW to look cooler, right, and even better. I try to put custom lighting settings, make more rain in the game. Like, I'm trying my best to like make it look as amazing as possible, you know. But I'd love to see them come in here, touch up these trees, touch up these ferns, give them more fidelity. Okay, they're pulling elites left and right, you know. Add more animations for spellcasting, new fresh animations, more detail, right? Give it a fresh coat of paint. You know, I want to make it so if I zoom in to almost FPS view to this blade of grass, it doesn't ever pixelize. What's the closest you've been to dying on this character? Closest I've been to dying... I think was that Desolace close call. I target dummy 100% saved me. I was doing the SM prequest and I pulled a bunch of those Ravagers or Flayers or whatever they're called. You know, they look like the Skull of Man's second boss. And they overwhelmed me, and I dropped the target dummy and narrowly escaped. They used all my priest buttons, Desperate Prayer, grenades, stone form, target dummy, everything. Everything was exhausted. I survived with like 10% health or something. Yeah, the Ravagers. Oh, Gnomeregan? No, you're right, you're right. Actually, Gnomeregan was insane. Yeah, I almost died in Gnomeregan. You're right. I'm loving this stream atmosphere right now. The chat, you guys are great, but also just... I'm loving the rainy vibes, man. Maybe it's because I live in a place that it never rains, man. There's a rainy season where I live in California, but I feel like it gets shorter and shorter each year. And 80% of the year, bone dry. Then it comes and rains for a little bit. See you next year. Are hunters allowed to feign death in hardcore? Yeah, they're allowed to feign death. There's a lot that can go wrong with feign death, though. Resist. What UI do you use when you don't do hardcores? I use, it's called Shadow Unit Frames or something. Shadow Frames. If you go to some of my arena streams, you'll see. I mean, it's just a normal sweaty UI with focus frame and cast, just everything standard. Shadow UF, I think it's called. NorCal Bay Area, this is the only good time of year. 2 weeks of sun and warmth and back to Bleh. I actually like SF weather a lot. Am I emo, chat? I think I'm nah, emo means you're sad. I'm not sad. I like rain. I like rain. I like snow. I like rain. I like seasonality. I like cold weather. Is that weird? I like cold weather. And San Francisco is really interesting because it's a city that's constantly draped in mist. It's even though it's in California, it's almost its own thing. It's cold. You wear pea coats. You can wear trench coats. It's misty. I really like that. But I'm still in the Bay Area, but in the very outskirts of it. So where I'm at, it's bone dry and very arid. Draped in piss too. Yeah. Fortunately, man, you're right. I love cold weather. As a Finnish man, I prefer my winters. I die during summer. I can't stand heat. I feel you, man. I'm not really like a beach bum. I can enjoy the beach, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, some people just like feel most comfortable like shirtless and flip-flops, and it's just not me, bro. Cali is best weather, but you could move to Texas. It feels like I dive more into the game when the weather is bad. Santa Cruz. I'm happy when the weather outside is dark and gloomy. Yep. Not bad. It's... I think you get, like, more intellectual. It sounds so pretentious to say, but honestly, that's how I feel. Like, when it's gloomy, and it's dark, and it's rainy, and gray, and overcast, and New York, I'm a New Yorker, right? So, New York is like that a lot of the time.
Road to ragging, Legu.
And I used to live in Yonkers, right? And people used to say the Yonkers... The skies are always charcoal gray in Yonkers, and it's kind of true. It is very overcast and bleak, but I swear it makes you think. And there's a certain charm that you don't see until you leave, with everything being kind of like grungy. Yo, Attic with the $50 tip, dude. You're kidding me, dude. Thank you so much, man. Oh, thank you. It's good to see. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you very much for the 50. That's really, really generous, man. I really appreciate it, bro. We're gonna see. You gonna stream, Attic? You gonna get back in the streaming saddle? Rain makes you smarter. Just started my first hardcore on level 7 at the moment. Feels so cozy. Every drop matters. Yup. Who's playing hardcore right now? Or is like, you know, not right now, but actively playing hardcore? You guys should come join us, man. You guys are really having that much fun doing whatever you're doing, man? Middle of the night, we still got 22 on this skill. Let me see, HC Elite. Still 50 plus in HC Elite. This is capped, so it might be like 60, 70, 80, 90. You never know. Come through, guys. Gonna stream no cam, no mic, though, I think. Casual, hardcore, and endless. Getting up to 10 on the Druid right now. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Offer League? Daniel Phillips. Playing in HC Elite right now? Hell yeah. Good to see you guys, good to see. I hope you guys see it too. Like, we have an opportunity to almost be like NOS 2.0 together. Like, build like that same vibe of NOS 2.0. A community that's almost like insular, doesn't need Blizzard's support. We'd love it. We'd love it, right? We'd welcome it to get some hardcore functionality, but especially with the ability to like kill that griefer the other day, now I really feel we can take care of our own, man. If somebody griefs us, they're gonna meet the warriors, man. The war fighters are coming out. We'll have like 10 people. We could probably rally more if there's people griefing. We could get 15, 20. Most of you guys have classic characters that you could clone over. And I've seen how it mathed out now. Even if you have the most dedicated griefer and undead rogue, it does not get sweatier and more nightmare fuel than that when it comes to like open world griefing. When you have a undead rogue trying with every fiber of their dog shit hard stuck 1500 MMR existence to grief and kill quest givers, with a dedicated few, just 2-3, you can make them not play the game at all. Get zero done, nothing done. And the way that maths out is like amazing. And it's actually kind of fun. You can like form like a police force and take care of the lobies and stuff, right? So he got banned 80 days, yep. Love to see it. We'll be here when he's back. Where'd you go to level at 23? As which faction? When you don't need to stream it, streaming is only if you want to be verified later on. Yep. Actually, so fun to watch that whole sequence. Ally. You try Wetlands, man. Wetlands is pretty good. You can also go Ashenvale. Ashenvale might be a little bit high for 23, but you could probably do some stuff there. Also just grind it out. I mean, Duskwood, top left Duskwood, spiders. Redridge. Best community in the world, man. Hell yeah, man. You gotta take care of it, dude. Go to bat for it. People try to grief us, we gotta come together, man. Snuff them out. What up, Sup Keiko? Good to see you, bro. The clip from Westfall where y'all kill him is amazing. The funny thing is, that was one of like 20 kills. We farmed him, dude. He accomplished 0%. He couldn't even kill Gryan Stout Mental as an undead rogue in tier 3 with Perdition's Blade. Yeah, and the I don't know what offhand he had, but you know, he had some gear on him. What do we do if we want to participate in the race to rag? Is there somebody to sign up? Yeah, let me drop the Discord in the stream. Feel free to join up. Here you go, boys. Come join. Over 10k strong, as you can see, and no, it's not really even slowing down, man. I don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. How many people are interested in hardcore? 10k, 15k, 20k? We'll see. Yo, sub Kiko with the 10 tier 1 subs too. Hey man, the night crew. Thank you very much, man. Longtime supporter of the channel, gifted 100 total. Wow, man. Crazy, sub Kiko. Thank you, man. You playing right now, brother? I appreciate it, man. All the love. Are you gonna play Priest on Road to Rag? I'm unsure. That's the magic of Vanilla WoW. Like, even after so many characters, so many servers, you still hit the character select screen and feel stumped, and you just have no idea. There's so many ways to go. All the classes are good, man. So I'm torn between Pally, Priest, and then I have these times where I almost think I should be a warrior, be a tank. I don't know what's gonna move the needle most. Like, this will probably be like the most team-oriented I've ever been in WoW. Because it's actually truly like uncharted waters, and we're doing something that people haven't done before, I could care less what I'm playing. I want to play the best thing for us. And I know a lot of you guys are the same way too, right? Whatever will move that data point the most, I will play. No, whatever spec, whatever class, who cares? You know, but if there's a chance, if a tank is going to move the needle most, then you can like have the highest impact on the group to like safeguard the group and move it through the dungeons at endgame. You know, safely. Play tank. I love watching hardcore, but I didn't enjoy it to play it myself, to be honest. Yeah, that's alright. Different strokes, right? But yeah, I mean, it's nice to watch, right? So there's that. You're still part of the community, even if you're just watching, even if you're not playing. Been chilling in the Classic AC Guild, but I'm not really that serious until Classic Fresh. Gotcha. The Griefer couldn't even beat you as a prot pally in blue gear. Totals dog. I know, man. I know. It was great though. Blizzard actually did ban him too. They did something. We were prepared to take shifts and camp him until literally Kingdom Come, right? And set up a team. We were getting more and more recruits into that HC police force. We were gonna do it. You know, because people were infringing on a lot of our, like, you know, just people trying to have a good time and just play the game, right? But Blizzard actually stepped in and banned him. That's amazing. We're starting to lose faith in him. We were all reporting him and stuff, right? It's great to see. Now you make people want to be griefers. I mean, hey, you can try. Getting a group to test MC on the server soon could be great. We were thinking about that. I think we kind of want to save it though. We're gonna do the dungeons like UBRS, LBRS, but the MC reveal should be its own thing, man. IMO. even at the risk of failing. Fun to watch, fun to play, in that order has always been the guiding light, as weird as that is. Because love it or hate it, you know, like, content and sharing your gaming moments with other people is table stakes in 2022. You know, everybody's a streamer. You know, everybody shares their clips. Like, that's just part of it. It's just part of being a gamer now. It's that. So, you know, being able to do that in the best way is it does make it more fun for the players too. It's like a better show. Yo, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Race car. Sounds like you got hundreds on their way to 60. I think for Road to Rag, a lot of people won't show up though, so we'll probably fill the Discord up to a couple thousand, the Road to Rag one in particular. But of those thousands, there will be a lot of people who are just kind of like a little bit flaky too, right? So they just change their mind last minute, and they're like, yeah, I just kind of want to play normally or whatever. So we'll lose a bunch of people. But I still think we'll probably have like 500 on launch playing with us, like trying to level. And then of that 500, I think it's reasonable to think like 100 will make it if everybody's super try hard about it and just trying their best to stay safe. And then we'll have 100 people at 60 and we'll send it. I think there's a lot of people, myself included, that understand how insane the task is. Yo, can you imagine hardcore in a PvP realm? I would not be opposed. I think it'd be sick. But you would just want everybody to be on the same page, right? You couldn't just have it be a toggle or something. But it would... I mean, just can you imagine being in STV right now and this is a hardcore PvP realm? I don't think... I don't know for sure, right? But imagine this was a player. If you see a guy, are you really just going to go up and kill him and try to kill him like a normal server? I don't think so, man. Like, if you die one time, it's all over. I think people are going to be running from each other and only fight each other. It'll be similar to real life, actually. That's why this hardcore stuff is so interesting, because people don't really fight to the death unless they're backed up into a corner, right? If you feel like you have no options and somebody's coming for you, right? But if you see somebody out here, they could kill you. You could kill them. You don't know if he has a rocket helm, grenades, what kind of consumes he has. You probably just go your separate way. Just keep it moving. You know? But if, yeah. Oh, well, we'll see. We'd have to see. Would be Griefer Central? You think so? Usually Griefers aren't that good at the game, though, bro. Usually Griefers are dog shit. So they're just gonna get rinsed, and then their characters are gone, and they're back to Elwyn Forest. Red equals dead? I mean, you'd probably last like 2 days, though, then you're back to Elwyn Forest. That's what I'm saying. Rogue would really be a pain in the ass. Yeah, it could be the type of thing, too, with the hardcore PvP server, where it would be, you know, I know you guys are saying Rogue's gonna be so powerful, but if this is a hardcore PvP server, you'd probably, at minimum, move in a duo. So, like, imagine Grays and I out here in the Vale, and you're always looking over our shoulder. We're always, you know, looking out. We got the guild on speed dial. People are in, you know, STV. Everybody has accountability for your other teams in your guild, right? You might have a team up here, might have a team down here, and you're backing each other up. You only move in the open world as a group. It would be sick to. It would be sick to see. I think PvP big brains would go around seeking victims. There's a chance, though, that if you are seeking victims and trying to take fights, right, you will lose. You will just lose one fight one time, and then you're back to Elwyn Forest. So I don't know if anybody knows for sure how it would be. I'd love to see it, of course. Talking about griefers that ignore hard girls. Oh no, it would have to be like an actual, you know, Blizzard PvP hardcore server. Like there would have to be a fresh server PvP. That sounds like content for days, though, man. That doesn't it? People love actually vanilla world PvP, but there's not really like a point to it when you're playing. Oh my god, this actually breakthrough. Yeah, there's not really that much of a point to vanilla world PvP, because if you're ranking, you're just going to be doing like pre-mades of AB and WSG. But in a hardcore PvP server, there would be a point. You literally have one life. Could actually be super hype to see those vanilla WoW skirmishes in the open world, in the zones. Imagine how sick that server would be. Would be awesome. Yeah, it would be. WoW would turn into like Rust. I've never really played Rust, so that might be a bad comparison. Let me know. But a survival game, a battle royale game, a horror game, it takes elements from all of those. I mean, it's still an outstanding RPG and still has all the same amazing, like, you know, depth that it does normally, but, you know, it would feel totally different. Gross. I know, I mean, when you say Battle Royale, some people are going to have an adverse reaction, 100%. But, I mean, I hope you can trust me when I say, like, I literally only have this game's best interest at heart. I really think that would work well in vanilla and be so fun for everybody. Wasn't that phase 2 honor farm though? I don't know, man. I mean, with permadeath, I just don't know if people are going to approach world PvP in the same way, just because you have so much at stake. I think there'd be a lot of poking and prodding, and you wouldn't really full commit. If this was, you know, if this was an enemy force, right, and you're out here with your guild and you're fighting an STV, you don't just run up to this guy. You're just going to assume there's a trap, like maybe some people up here by the tree line, and you might just tell a mage, because they're pretty mobile, right? You might just tell a mage to push up and start dropping rank 1 blizzards and just like poking and prodding and testing and going, why is this guy out here alone? I don't understand. Is he insane? Does he have a guild? What's his guild tag? Like, there would be like skirmishers, and I hope one day we get to see it. How do I start WoW Hardcore? I have to download a mod or go to a server. Okay, I'm leaving. No one answers me. Bro, it's been 1 minute, man. It's been literally 1 minute and you haven't gotten an answer. So, but yeah, classichc.net is the guild website. You're probably already gone now, but it's we're just on Bloodsail Era on US. All the servers and guilds are on the website. But he's probably gone anyway, so. 40 dudes one-shotting people in Red Ridge. Wouldn't it be cool if game developers streamed as they are making a game and they can take direct feedback in real time? I wonder if the finished product of that would look like. Yeah, there is a world where it would be worse, though. Because, like, you know, Twitch chat doesn't always know best. Maybe a lot of what I'm saying sounds cool on paper, but Kevin Jordan would be like, nah, this is why it wouldn't work. And I would trust him, bro. He is one of the GOATs, one of the godfathers, the old guard of Blizzard that made this game, right? He made all the classes and talents. But I did this interview with Kevin Jordan on a GMA, our show, and he was saying, yo, my job is to be a game developer, like, and they do better when they're just left to go work and be creative and be inspired and not worried about feedback. That they oftentimes make better games if they can just do their thing. I feel you though. I kind of hear what you're saying as well. I always thought it would be cool to have like a decentralized intellectual property for a game though. You know, it feels a bit weird that like one company, one entity, one organization just always and forever controls the future and fate of a game that so many millions of people have invested into. It almost feels like at some point, like an IP, if it gets really large, would have like an IPO of sorts, like a public offering, and shares of the IP are sold to the public, and big decisions are like handled by way of majority consensus and people voting and board of directors and all that, but it's like public as opposed to private. I don't know. I always thought that would be interesting because Blizzard could just do whatever they want with the game, right? Add Volpera, add, crazy stuff that... I just know that a lot of games throughout my life and throughout your life are amazing to start. They have that potency, they have that flame, they're just incredible games in universes worth investing, and you do invest your time and money and energy into them, and they just devolve and degenerate as the cycle of corporate greed runs its course, And I'm not even saying that's... I got nothing against corporations or businesses or whatever, like, and but there's also no denying that effect is a real thing. Some new blockchain games have decentralized councils. Yeah, that could be the future, man, like 100 years from now or something. That interview with Spog, yeah, you remember that? Is that Gladiator Cargos TV? What up, Nova? It is, brother. It is. Got that juicy mount. Is there an RXP version of Classic Era? We're working on it as we speak right now. Tommy and Zoranth have been doing speed runs and refining the route. That's one of our next big things for Art Rusted XP. We're trying to have it ready for the Classic Fresh. I did before. Do you play TBC? Nova, it makes me happy that I can say this now, man. Defend myself a little bit, you know. I do. Just got Gladiator Season 1. Love to see it, bro. So it was all worth it. Not just the leveling Andy, man. You'll love to see it. Not that you're meaning anything by it, but I do get that a lot. People come in and be like, yo, Cargo's hard stuck at level 15 in the Barrens. Like, why don't you play the game for real? Why don't you play the game like how you're supposed to play the game? Show us the mount. I did yesterday. Yeah, it's on my last bod. Hard stuck, level 15 Barrens, one line. Any ETA on the hardcore add-on update, or will that be time for fresh release? No, it'll be before then. We're working on that as well. It honestly will be probably in the next couple weeks. Love to see a Glad SLSL Warlock. What a fucking legend. What is this, 2008? Yep. Yeah. I am proud of it. We worked really hard to get that, Brandon and I. We started, 6 months ago or more. Pretty new to TBC, and he wasn't new to Arena. He's gotten Glad before, but... Alright. Let's get some Blood Scalp ears. These pearls. Explore the island. I've been playing and enjoying Enhancement Shaman in BGs. I'm leveling up a Rogue now for more BG fun. Do you think Rogue will do well in BGs? Rogues actually don't do very well in BGs. I mean, Rogues are like the god class in PvP, but like they're at their weakest in BGs. Solo BGs. In a pre-made, they have a very specific role that they play, and they're very good at that role. In Warsong, you're in the flag room on defense most of the time. AB, you're spinning mine. But it's a very cooldown heavy class, right? And you don't get your cooldowns back when you respawn in a BG. So you just go out there and you just basically 100 to 0 some guy and blow your load. Then you have no coolies, right? You do have some stuff that you can slip away with Cloak now and some more finesse than a classic Step, Cloak, all that stuff. But Rogues are the god class of Arena. They're like a class and a half. In a BG, they are more of like a one-trick pony type of thing. It feels like. But it depends how you define success in the BG as well. Like, you're not going to see a rogue with like top killing blows, top damage, top any of that stuff. But they can still have massive impact. Rogues are just fun as hell. I think that's the bottom line. Yeah, sure. Imagine thinking my man ain't shit based on some hardcore clip that my man rolls up in the Gladiator Nether Drake and hard stuck at 1600. Yo, Nova, it's actually kind of true though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have some death clips out there that are pretty cringe. Like, I died in like pretty embarrassing ways, Oh man, and people just meme you forever on them. Just think you're like terrible. So it does mean a lot to me being able to get that title, man. It's not rank 1, but. We only played 2s, and we played a Rogue Lock. 2600, man. Yo, Agazane with the tier 1. Thank you for the 5 months, man. Almost half a year. I appreciate it, brother. Your Discord link says invite invalid Discord. Which Discord? To my personal one or the hardcore one? Also, I'll put a link in it here. Imagine rank 1. Imagine the level of sweat, though. You have a baby. True, true. Yeah, that's another nice thing. Yeah. Life is good, man. Life is good. I'm feeling the muse is hitting me again. I've been feeling like creative. I've been feeling like I've been able to take out my creative energies with hardcore and just streaming again and content creation, being able to chill with you guys. Like, the muse comes and goes, right? So you have that. I have strong friendships, most of which are in this internet world through WoW and streaming and stuff, which is crazy, but yeah. It's great at the same time. I have a new baby, and that whole process has been amazing, of course. We're moving soon, getting a new house. Life is good, boys. I only wish we had more time.
Well,
thanks, Bakerman. Dwarf Priest X. Oh my god. Nightmare. Yep. And now here I am playing a Dwarf Priest.
Light be with you.
I have Stockholm Syndrome, dude. From my days with Roguelike. Now I'm playing Dwarf Priest now. I actually need some wool. Try to clear out some of this inventory. I'm not going for the page quest, no shot.
Farewell.
what can I do for you?
Page quests.
For the Alliance.
Back to Thera. Are you rolling Dwarf Priest on Road to Ragnaros? I might be, yeah. Yeah, high possibility, especially because I'll have a practice run in and it'll be good. But I might go Pally, I might go Warrior, I don't even know, man. So many amazing classes. I really love that the passion is there in other people too, man. Like, it's not just me by my damn self, dude. Like, loving and appreciating the vanilla leveling. It's so nice, man, that we talk about vanilla and people get ignited again. People are excited. It's consuming them again. They're no-lifing it again. Like, it's so nice. I feel very thankful and appreciative to be able to cross paths with people like Graves and Tactics. So many amazing people that play WoW. Really, truly, really just good people that play this game. The community's epic. People are active and helpful. Good to hear, man. And Road to Rag, what faction you guys going? We are going Alliance, my friend. I'm stoked to tell you I just filled my water in my own sink, which is located in my room. Hell yeah. Congrats. I wanted to roll a Dwarf Warrior to do BGs and maybe arenas, but I heard that it's a meme combination. Am I missing out on a lot from not picking your human or gnome? Nothing is bad about Dwarf. It's probably, and I'm not a rank 1 player. I'm a Glad Andy. But in my opinion, and again, I'm a roguelike prisoner. I think Dwarf racial is the strongest racial in TBC. It's actually busted. Stoneform, Desperate Prayer, even just Stoneform. The Dwarf racials are insane. And yeah, I mean, if you're gonna play Warrior Druid, for sure, Gnome will be, better than Dwarf. But you can play some other interesting combos that Gnome couldn't play. You could play double Dwarf Priest Warrior. You can play I guess that's the only one that comes to mind. Double Dwarf Priest Warrior is very strong. There's nothing good to kill, man. The Warrior's weaknesses are like removed because of Stoneform in terms of them being a viable kill target. And you might think, oh, he's going to sit in roots all day because he's Dwarf. He doesn't have Escape Artist. But the Priest can Dispel. So that is a very fearsome comp to fight against. It feels very, very brutal. I think Dwarf Warriors are dope, man. They're really cool. Which professions? I have NG and mining at the moment. I have 199 NG. I have mining 177, cooking 225, first aid, fishing. How's War Shaman doing in 2v2? I don't know if a single one got rank 1 in 2s. Maybe in the EU bracket. I don't think any on NA got rank 1. But it's a gladiator comp for sure. You can get glad with it. Better than Roguelike. Fear Ward is a racial? In Classic it is, yeah. In TBC everybody gets it, but in Classic it's really good as well. Alright, we're gonna go inside this troll fortress. And chip away at this quest. Probably won't finish it in one shot, because it takes forever. I'm gonna push down to get the pearls, locate the haunted island, get the tail fins. How are you no-lifing Rag with a baby? I mean, I don't have to. It all depends, like what you consider no-lifing. But I can put in a solid 8 to 10 hours per day during the event. Wife, you'll understand. We have a good support system, and this is not purely just a hobby. You know, it's kind of like part of my thing as a creator. It's what I'm passionate about. It's like what I'm most passionate about, doing stuff like this. So she understands, man. And the baby will be right next to me. I got a bassinet in my room. Yo, what up, G Money? Yo, good to see you, bro. It's cool catching your stream earlier. Nice to see another New Yorker too. I can just sense it within a few seconds. Who's from the tri-state? Are you going for 90 gold from typical leveling, or will you grind mobs with high value grays? I'll probably do some cooking. Probably go for one of the cooking recipes at this level. Maybe the Kodos in actually, can Alliance get that recipe? Does anybody happen to know? The heavy cleft hoof stew. There's a cleft hoof soup, and in past hardcore characters, that's how I've afforded the mount. Kodo Graveyard is a phenomenal grinding spot. They're yellow mobs. For Horde, it's right next to a vendor, which makes it even better. Alliance wouldn't have a vendor there. You have to push up to Nigel's point. But I wonder if Alliance can get that cleft hoof recipe. That's one option. You can also get the jungle stew and cook that up to make money. Or you can go Swamp of Sorrows and kill stuff there. I might go Swamp, actually, because I need flame sacks so I can get chili. I have tons of mystery meat saved up. But if I grind out like a level in Swamp and kill lots of jaguars, get the gray items, kill the whelps, get the flame sacks, I should have enough Dragon Breath chili to take me to 60. Yo, what's up, Kim? How we doing? And that's the coziest thing I ever had. Cozy cargo stream with the baby. Yeah, I showed her on stream the other day. She is so cute. I'm sure like every parent feels the same way about their kid, but I mean, it's like, it actually tilts me when I see her sometimes. She's so cute, man. She looks just like a combination of my wife and me. I mean, that's just the closest thing we have to magic. Warcraft like magic in real life. Find another player, combine stats, make a new class. Insane. Chili for dwarf? Why? It's not for AoE tanking? You can still just use it. It's still just good. It's just good. Thank God it looks like both of you. True. It's true, man. Did they have more value than the separate mats? Didn't know that? Yes. Yeah. They and cooking actually is one of the best ways to make money on hardcore. It's like printing money. You take the raw material cost, and then at the end, and some are better than other for money. I don't know if they did that intentionally or what. Maybe I don't know what they were smoking back in the day. Like, it's just insane depth to this game. But some food sells for more than others. Like the turtle bisque sells for a higher profit margin than something else, than another cooking recipe at that level. Another OP one is actually, it's an Alliance amenity for Alliance as well. I totally forgot about it because it's been so long. Maybe just, it'll be fun. Maybe somebody in Alliance, maybe one of you in the chat will know what I'm talking about. Which, like, OP cooking recipe is only for Alliance? That would come to mind as an actual amenity on hardcore. Tiger meat it's decent. Yeah, the tiger meat, that's what I was thinking about. Yo, badly packed kebab. It reminds me of Dodgy Kebab. Thank you for the prime, brother. Same Florino Gamba. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the support. What's up, Atreyu? Be very careful with those trolls. Respawn here is broken. Yep. So the food I'm talking about though is seasoned wolf kebab. Is it kebab, or am I getting biased because a guy named Kebab in the chat that just subbed? It might be seasoned wolf kebab though. It's the one you get from Duskwood. And those wolves right along the north of Duskwood, if you're actually just being like 200 IQ the whole way throughout your hardcore run and you're playing Alliance, there's so much you can do in that 20s range. Getting a Light of Elune right off the back end of doing, you dead mines, push south, go directly Wailing Caverns, do Wailing Caverns, get Flight Pass, buy the cooking book, push up in Ashen Vale, get the Flight Pass, get Light of Elune, do that whole arc. Then when you're done with that, probably just go Duskwood and grind those wolves, get mad meat, and cook up like mad seasoned wolf kebab. And they vendor for a lot, and they also have, they're actually insanely good at level. I think it's like +8 Stam Spirit or something, or +6, and low 20s. That's insane. Oh yeah, I'll be playing meme. Kebabs, yeah. I can't get that PvP HC server out of my head. The amount of epic moments would be insane. I know, dude. I mean, especially in this day and age where like content creation and everybody's kind of a streamer. Like, I mean, the way I compare is like everybody has a phone, Everybody has some interest in either streaming or video making. Maybe, and if you don't, I do think you're in the minority. Like that's just 2022 for you. Like, people want to share with other people. We're social creatures. So my point is, especially because like content and gaming has just fused so much. Like, those games are like better to stream almost to like a hardcore PvP server or just a regular hardcore server. It just adds more. There's just more there. You actually lose something. There's loss. There's grief. Yeah, it'd be sick. The first aid flip, yep. I think first aid bandages don't end up being profitable though until Silk, which is a bit annoying. I had a really hard time getting up past Wool too. I think you need 150 to get Silk, and yeah, like I only have 140 still. 141. I think it's because I did my cloth turn-ins. I did wool turn-ins for both Stormwind and Ironforge, so that's 120 wool that I lost, and I used some for NG, of course. So, but yeah, once you get up to Silk bandages, you do make a little bit off the band-aids. There would be max levels killing Lobies. I'm just not so sure, man. I'm just not so sure. I feel like people that kill Lobies and Grief, I swear, I feel this is true. I feel like they're actually like really bad at the game a lot of the time. And like that's all they can do. So they're probably just gonna die before 60. Like if you see like a really good PvPer, someone who's capable of, rank 14 or Glad or rank 1 or whatever, like they're probably just doing that. Like they just. Do you see people like Perplexity? Like, does he have any interest in going and just like killing off little Lobies in the world? Like, no, dude. Like, hell no. He'll be at ZG Island killing like max levels, but anybody who's like worth their salt in PvP like has negative interest in killing Lobies. And those Griefer types are just usually bad at the game. They'll just die in the 30s to another Griefer type and cannibalize themselves into back to Ellen Forest. There's no way to telling though until we actually could see it. Rank 14. Yeah, I'm just saying whatever does it for you in terms of defining like a good PvPer. Yeah, rank stuff, yeah. If Angry Alex could have, he would have killed you when you went for him, so there's your proof. Okay, we got this is actually a bit scary. It's a bit scary. I'm gonna go for the caster first. Okay, we have a proc. Actually, no, I'm kind of trolling right now. Hopefully there's no kick. Oh, we're good. Literal negative interest. I feel nothing but negative emotion killing Grace. I will kill 52 greens though. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. They would probably be ganked themselves really fast. If you were on a hard... That's what I'm saying. If you were, like, bloodthirsty on a hardcore PvP server, there is a chance that you would get nowhere and you would be perma-hard stuck in, like, the Barrens in Elwynn Forest. Because if you have that bloodthirsty mentality on World PvP, and you just take one bad fight one time and die, you have erased days of progress and you're back to the start. And then, like, that snowball type advantage, like, there's that snowball effect, right? So people get further ahead. You would have to be, like, very, like, balanced going into these contested zones, and, like, don't take a fight unless absolutely necessary, and group with others and be social and work together and, like, you know, to stay alive. I feel like there is a certain... So undead rogues are usually, like, either just they're playing the meta and they're sweaty and they're good PvPers and all that, but there is also a certain percentage of undead rogues that are straight sociopaths, man. Like, and they actually just get off on ganking people. Like, you know the type that I'm talking about. You know, it's not all of them, but there is a percentage of people that play undead rogue that are Ted Bundy tier, I swear. This area is sketch, bro. It's like a pseudo cave. Yeah, no, true. A lot of hardcore people have died here. Do you have a vendor add-on? I should. I do not. On this guy. I need to get one though. Stop being lazy and just go get one. Just not all the add-ons work on this client. What about the weather density? The rain was torrential in the wetlands. Did anybody, be honest, did anybody join the stream and actually think the rain was part of the game? Or is it pretty obvious that it's not? Because I'm trying over here. Like, I wish there was more weather density. Didn't realize how much I'd love hardcore a few attempts down. Now I'm level 20 war. Taking it cautiously is the key I find. Hell yeah, man. What? I thought it was in game? Nope. That's actually sick though. I'm glad you thought it was in game. The rain isn't in game? Nope. Rain isn't in game? No. Absolutely thought it was in game, dude. You'll love to see it. Yo, thanks. Yep. Still kinda do? Nope. Hey, want me to clear up the weather? Look. Now it's a beautiful sunny zone. Check it out. I mean, you can still hear the hear it in the background, but Cargo's with the MVP background audios. Yup. Sag rain gone. Turn the rain on. I know, right? So it's not just me. You guys enjoy like a nice, soft rain and thunderstorm ambience. It's nice to fall asleep too. Nice to just chill too. Cheats. Cargo's not playing hardcore, but God mode. Damn it, DC'd. Hopefully I'm still alive. Yeah, you should be alright, man. Just put it, if you did end up dying and you had a legitimate DC, just throw it in the DC review channel. A mod will get to it. What is your favorite duo to play as? I had a lot of fun playing Priestlock. It was really fun. I have a feeling, so Warrior Druid, Warrior Shaman seems like the ultimate, right? It seems so fun. Like Wind Fury Totem is a third person essentially, but the thing about Shaman is they're not that mobile with heals and their abilities. I mean, I guess they have Earthshock and stuff, but like compared to Druid is what I'm getting at. Like a Druid, I'm having a hard time right. Warrior Druid I think could be the most fun for me, and me playing the Druid. I was playing it the other day with my twos partner Bran, and we were almost playing it like an arena team, but it was PvE. And I'm a Druid, and even at low levels, I swear, maybe it's because I had a focus ram and it was TBC hardcore, but it just feels so damn good. Druid is just such an incredible class. Like, you know, you're just moon firing stuff. I had him on focus, right? So I just had him over here like it was arena, and I had my alt modify. Alt was my modifier for healing focus, and I just felt so useful. Like I'm pulling stuff with moonfire, rolling hots, going into bear form, maybe taunting for a second, popping out, throwing a heal on him, throwing a heal on myself, pulling more, constantly moving. He's moving, I'm moving, and it felt so good. I've been craving playing that duo ever since, and you know, we kind of like took a pause on it. Out of everything in hardcore right now, that's what I want to play the most. But like I said before, no focus in classic makes healers feel a lot less fun. And I'm not a seasoned healer, so maybe some of you seasoned healers can like help like me understand why it is still fun, but I just feel like you can't do as much stuff without focus. You're only playing... unless there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have a target too, man. You know? And I know you can do like mouse overs and stuff, but it just feels kind of bad. Like, with focus, I don't have to hover over someone's name or anything, man. I just hit alt and I'm able to just walk around and use all my spells on him. And then if I hit shift, all my spells on me. And it feels glorious, buttery, smooth, amazing, high impact gameplay. It's like some of the most fun you can have in this game, I swear. No focus and just miss it, man. You can do a lot with mouse overs, but you still have to just hover over a thing and press a thing. Like, I don't know, man. You have raid frames? Yeah, I know. But it felt like I was playing arena when I was doing duo. It felt like I was literally PvEing. I was taking arena tactics into PvE while leveling when I was playing Druid Warrior with my buddy doing duo hardcore. It was so fun. Probably like the biggest draw of playing TBC hardcore for me, as opposed to Era, if I wanted to play that, just because they have focus frame. You gotta go Warrior for Race Drag, Warrior Paladin. Yeah, I'd be down. Technically, you will never change your healing target, so you could just macro his name onto the spells cast, Warrior Flash Heal. Never change your healing target. So you're saying... I want to... Maybe we can figure this out together. I want to target something too. I want to target something. How can we find a way to do that? So I want to be able to target as a healer in a duo, right? I want to be able to target this guy, but still heal my dude, no problem. And like usually I would just have him here on focus. So I could do, you're saying, an @ macro with his name on it, and I could hit like, you know, Alt 2 and my flash heal would hit him, but I'm still targeting this guy the whole time. Ideally I don't want to like hover over his name over here and like then press the button, you know? Because in the WoW functionality you have this, right? You have, was it key bindings? Or is it interface? Combat. Self cast key is shift, right? And then there's another one that says focus cast key. You can go with cast, mod, shift, target, mate, flash heal. Cast, mod, shift, target, mate, flash heal. Okay, sick. So there is a way to do it? That actually makes me so happy. So I can continue to target whatever I want and still okay, I'm copying that. I hope it works, man. I will have so much more fun playing healer. Yeah, mouse overs were a thing, I know, but then you have to just mouse over some random part, and it almost feels like you're clicking, you know? You have to literally go, yeah, press the button. I think what he said before, though, actually might work. And you just do that with everything. All your healing abilities. Yeah, I don't know if Party 1 would work. That would be sick, too. Yeah, because the mouse overs, it almost feels like you're clicking. You're slow. It doesn't feel as buttery smooth, the movement. Does heal party member 1 work? Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. It might. Like, yeah, heal party 1. Use grid and click, that's poggers. You can still target enemies and then heal people by clicking or shift, or control click their grid frame. Yeah, that might be better too. That'd be a step in the right direction, because right now, as my current setup here, I have to target who I'm healing, and it feels really bad. I feel like I'm playing like 50%. Can I send you a DM? Yeah, man. Yo, Fergus, that SEAL Team 6 shit with Grays and Winky and Westfall was pure gold. It was a sick clip, yeah. That might make hardcore highlights on F's in chat this week. That was a good one, man. Did you end up getting Glad? I know the cutoffs were reduced. Yes, we did. We ended up getting it. Thanks for asking, man. It went from 2608 to 2584, I think. So it sunk 16 plus 8, 24 points. Thank you, brother. You pushing rating already? We haven't touched the season at all. We actually missed the season. We missed a reset already, 1. But it's okay. If there's one thing we learned from season 1 and the private server before, is it actually just doesn't matter until like the very end of the season. You can just do your push at any time. As long as you get geared before the season ends, just do your push whenever. So why do we need resurrection on hardcore? Can we still resurrect non-hardcore players in the open world? I think it's bad form. I think you probably could right now. There's no rules saying like you can't res a multi-lifer. But people just don't even train it, man. They just don't even train it in hardcore. I have a dope DC save by another player recorder. Hope I make it to 60 so people can see it. Hell yeah, man. How's your gear looking? Let's see. I haven't looked at it in a long time as well. Let's take a look together. Headpiece, 26 of the Eagle. Keep in mind I'm 38 now. So it's okay. It's well statted, but not the best. Desolate neck, pretty decent. These shoulders probably fall off right now. I think a lot of my gear is like 20s. I randomly got this, and then I just, you know, snorted a line of copium and equipped it because it's blue. And I get 8 amazing armor points from it. Then Sivanad robes from Nomer, probably my best piece of gear. Red linen shirt, of course, always BIS forever, always in forever, a 3-play alliance. Shadow Wrath bracers, 9 spell damage. Intellect staff, not the best. Captain Rackmore's tiller, Desolate wand. Insulated sage gloves. See. I haven't looked at it in a long time as well. Let's take a look together. Headpiece, 26 of the Eagle. Keep in mind I'm 38 now. So it's okay. It's well statted, but not the best. Desolate neck, pretty decent. These shoulders probably fall off right now. I think a lot of my gear is like 20s. I randomly got this, and then I just, you know, snorted a line of copium and equipped it because it's blue. And I get 8 amazing armor points from it. Then Sivanad robes from Nomer, probably my best piece of gear. Red linen shirt, of course, always BIS forever, always in forever, a 3-play alliance. Shadow Wrath bracers, 9 spell damage. Intellect staff, not the best. Captain Rackmore's tiller, Desolate wand. Insulated sage gloves, meh. Of the Eagle, lots of the Eagle stuff. Of the Eagle. This is Staban Mistmantle ring. This is Missing Diplomat ring. and then a minor recon bob. So I think my gear is pretty bad. A lot of my stuff is like 20s. Actually gives crit to ones. On private servers it did, but on here it doesn't do anything. It just gives you some armor and some dodge. Your gear sucks. 2 good pieces though, yeah. Hoping to do SM soon though, right? And SM will give, let's see, I have one SM quest. This one, the Unlocked and Desolate. So I get this. It's so sad though, compared to all these other ones. You get Bone Biter, literally carries you to 60 if you're a Pally or a Warrior. Sword of Serenity, so good for Pally, Warrior, Rogue, Black Menace. No one chooses this, but I get Orb of Lorica. Yay, 11 Spirit. I'd still use it, I guess. You know what I really want though out of SM? That Healing Mace off of White Man. That would be nutty with that. That'd be so nice. Bone Biter's nice as ret. Yeah, it's what you use all the way to 60, man. There's literally nothing better. On hardcore. How close to Mount Gold? 32.5. Not too close. And I'm almost 39. I'll probably end up getting it at this rate at like 42. Are there even people to dungeon with on your server? Hell yeah, dude. Look, I mean, look. There's 20. This is literally the lowest time of the server because it's 5:53 a.m. This is our lower level guild, 21 on, and then our higher level guild, HC Elite, still has over 43. But yeah, we've been doing like 150, 200 during the more peak times of the day. Just in the hardcore. Yeah, and EU's popping too. No VC from the VC stocks quest line. Oh yeah, Seal of Rin. I don't know whatever happened to that. I'm not really an Alliance big brain, so. Oh, you know what? You know why I don't have it? You know why I don't have it, bro? Because it's Stockades. You need to do Stockades for that rank, right? It starts with Van Cleef's Head, leads to Basil Thread, and I never did Stockades because there's nobody within my level range. I was like the highest level at the time. I think that's why. Any mage boosting going on? Not on this server, that's for sure. This is basically a hardcore server. How do you get an invite to the guild? Oh, you can message anybody. All the guilds, anybody can invite. I get groups so easy. Oh yeah. There was like 175 on in HC Elite earlier. Just in HC Elite, there was 175. Amazing. Amazing. Love to see it. I wonder if we can get it up to like 500, man. That might even make a statement to Blizzard, man. Let them know we want Classic Fresh, man. People love vanilla. Will you play D2R? Oh yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, this is Era Gemsic. 500 peeps ain't gonna draw any eyes. Yeah. Well, you know what will draw eyes though? The viewership. The viewership on all the people streaming hardcore. That might draw some eyes. You know, Stay Safe alone has like 3K people watching him. Even right now, I mean, we have in the middle of the night, have 800-900. Gray's getting about 800. Frostadama's been streaming it. Guzu. You know, if you add it all up, it ends up being a couple thousand. Yo, what's up, Kilroko? What would you think if they made hardcore servers? Are you kidding me, man? It would be so awesome, man. It'd be so great. Hardcore servers would be as hype as original Classic. I think this is just my new way of playing the game in this way. You know? I almost feel like this is just the new normal for me with vanilla hardcore. It just feels so like correct. We'll see. If you die to PvP, delete. Yep. I sent you a Twitch DM for the macro. Okay, thank you very much, man. Adrenzi, exclamation point hardcore. If you go to the site right above my head right now, classichc.net, you can get all the info you need. You know, there's free art assets for your stream there. It's basically a community game mode similar to Diablo. One life, death equals delete, solo self-found. And, yeah, man. Everybody's invited to come play. Would be cool if on a hardcore server phase 2 raids only get released when hardcore rag is killed. Yeah, I could see that. Yo, Korean American Chestnut, you still up, man? 3 a.m. This quest is brutal. Getting these singing crystal shards. You gotta do a couple laps of this place. You only get a couple at a time. HC servers would get saturated first with players. Yeah, I mean, we've accomplished a lot just with our limited reach, you know? Imagine if Blizzard did promote it themselves, like on their Real WoW channel, they put it on the launcher and stuff. I think there would be like a good amount of demand. They could make a big marketing thing out of it, you know? Make it feel like almost a Classic Plus-esque for people and be like introducing the same world you love, but way more dangerous, you know? I swear it'd be so good. If Blizzard will make hardcore servers, will players who reach 60 be immortal? No, I mean, if Blizzard did hardcore servers, they would just disable death. That'd actually probably be all they would do, and it would have such a dramatic effect on the game that it would be, you know, it would be insane. It would just give them so much longevity for the game, so much content, so much everything. And it would just be disabling resurrection. Don't those mobs drop a trinket? Yes, they do. The Cold Basilisk Eye. They also drop this. Look at this. Increases frost and shadow resistance by 10 for 1 minute. A part of me wants to keep this just because it's so vanilla. Like, it's so obscure and random. Did people use this in Nax, I wonder, or is that cringe? 10 frost resistance, man. If I agreed out on some pieces. Get 10 from that? Yo, Astrology gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Those are selling for quite a bit. I think it's the same CD like the Jujus. For Saf and the first kills of Saf, yes. Wow. Vanilla for you, man. How are you liking HD vanilla? I think you're talking about the ray tracing and all that, right? I don't think that got pushed to oh shit! Arena tournament. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, it's so risky though. Look. Everybody just hold your breath, man. It's funny to me how there's so many people who have never tried hardcore are so quick to write it off as easy as fuck. Oh yeah, it's hard, man. Oh, you mad people talk shit till they get hit. Try it out. Hold up, boys. Oh my god, this would be the perfect time for a fucking swiftness spot, bro. How close am I to this place? Hold up. Let me do something, actually. Let me do something. My stream might lag for a second. Let me do something, boys. Let me do something. Let me do something real quick. Hold up, bro. Sketchy music plays, you can hear that? Oh, sheesh, bro. Mage already took chest? No shots. No way, dude. For real, bro. Hold on. Let me confirm. Let me trust but verify. You strangle Thornvale. No players. Nah, so Mage really took it? I don't believe it, bro. Which mage? Which mage took it? Who strangled Thornvale? Dwarf Hunter? Dwarf Priest? Bruh. This guy's trolling, bro. Oh, what the fuck is this? Rolock? Fuck is Rolock? He's just saying it so he can take for himself? Right? I'm saying you gotta trust but verify, dude. Alright, Rolock, come on, die. Ooh, Twilight Robes the Owl. Is that good? 10 int, 11 spirit. Versus... Nah, I got the Sivanad robe. Let me see how it looks, though. Nah, trash. Alright, boys, we're about to do something really dumb. But, Where is it? Where is it? It's been like 5 minutes already? Bro, this run has never felt so long in my life. Where is it? Here? It's the longest run ever, dude. Priest is such a fucking potato, man. No movement bonus, no swiftness pot, no nifty. Like, I'm just a potato. There is a 42 dwarf paladin in STV. He probably took it though, right? Could I kill a paladin if he turns on me? If he turns on me, I could kill a paladin. I could rinse a paladin. I could absolutely wash a paladin. Wash the floor with a paladin. I am not worried. I just mana burn his ass. So I'm feeling alright. Fucking sending it, boys. Fucking sending it. Yep, everybody fights everybody. Yeah. Yeah, there could, it actually, yeah. Yo, Winky told me to reach out to you on Discord if I was interested in letting handouts to more reasons. So we just want to make sure that you weren't going to be too busy, though. We can definitely use all the help we can get, brother. AC PvP is the new meta. I mean, we'll see, boys. If I can get an AGM. Do you get AGM on the first one? I think you do, right? Don't you get like a little baby one? Oh, shnikes, dude. I'm fucking down, dude. I'm fucking down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. You want these hands? You want these hands? I'm down. Let's go. If you want these hands, I am down. That's on you, brother, man. Let's go. Oh, it went away. It went away. It went away, dude. What happened? Is there a fucking stealth there? Yo, am I about to... Is there a rogue who took that? Is there a rogue that took that? Who? Slash, Oh my god, dude. No rogues jumped out? Man. Okay. Did somebody get it? Hold up, the rain stopped. There it is. Looked like a despawn. Think somebody looted the trinket but not the other stuff. That could have been a lot worse. True. The paladin was actually helpful. I think he left it in there. He could have taken it, right? That guy, Hammerlord? He could have just taken it the whole time. He was the guy who messaged me. Alright. Back north. A mage looted the green item, but not the trinket. Oh, okay. I see. What is your slash play debt, sir? I have like a bit of a tradition. I don't check it until I hit 60, and then I check it. Someone about the bait pour naive cargoes into death? You already know I'm going for it off stream. You already know, brother. I want an AGM on hardcore. That would be so sick. Wait, my question is though, real talk. If you get the chest one time, do you really get a baby AGM? I don't think you do. You get some that you get like a green trinket that does like nothing. It doesn't have an absorb on the first one, right? Don't you have to get it like 6 times or something? I swear. Have you changed your action camera for stream? Oh, I don't have it on right now. For some reason on Dwarf Priest, I don't feel like it does anything. It's a +5 stam trinket. Okay, so a +5 stam trinket is not worth the threat of death. And if I need 12, yeah, no shot. Let me get trinket one time. Seeing shard. Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna show you something. I think, if I can find it, the area I'm about to go is one of the most underrated areas. Just in underappreciated areas in Vanilla WoW. I have to find it, though. It's that little slit in the mountain that takes you to the Basilisk Cave. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? I think it's a bit south down here. We need the crystals, so... How do you turn action cam on? You do / console space action cam, one word, space full. Do the hardcore rules still apply to hunter pets? There's an achievement called the Mortal Pet, and a lot of people do like it. They play, ooh, an Iron Deposit. I gotta get that one. I'm really close to Mithril right now. 175 is Mithril, right? Oh, I'm already past it. 178. Oh, buddy, we are in Mithril country now. That is really nice. Start making Mithril bombs, Mithril tubes. I can actually get my Gnomish engineering going now that I have the appropriate mining skill. This area also one of the most dangerous areas in hardcore as well. Something about these mobs, forgot exactly what. Very dangerous. Crix died here the other day on his personal best, on his Orc Warlock. Not actually a quest you want to do on hardcore. One of the ones that's usually a hard pass. I'm only here for the Iron Vein. Oh, the mechanicals, that's right. They make harvest golems. That's right, that's right, that's right. And they run. And, you know actually the hardest thing about this? It's probably not even the mechanicals. The hardest part about this area is that they're camouflaged. Whoa, there's one actually on the node. That's crazy. I swear these guys are camouflaged in the terrain. You can't see them. So you pull more than you'd like. I'm just gonna use a grenade. Kinda over it. When is the Road to Rag starting? It'll be on the Classic Fresh, whenever that is. There will be another hardcore event coming out, though we can't not announcing it yet, just because there's a few other people involved. But there will be another exciting hardcore event coming up somewhat soon. Yeah, skip this area. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing it right now. Maybe I don't even have the quest for it actually. But maybe I'll do it later if I can really out level it. You do get baited by that area. You know why? Because there's a sick wand reward, I believe, from that quest. So when you look at just weapon progression, like wand progression on paper, and you're just looking through the database, you see that wand, you're like, oh, easily obtainable, STV quest reward. All right, you can pick this quest up at like level 32. All right, hell yeah, that'll be my wand. That'll be my wand upgrade. Then you go there and get rinsed. Sorry if this has been asked thousands of times. What do people predict will be the most needed for different reasons classes for Road to Rag? Yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. I don't think anybody has the answer, obviously, because no one has ever done it before. But I think healer. That's like where your thought process starts, right? There are going to be more healers you need in a raid. More healer. But what if we get baited by the idea of only needing a few tanks? And what if the way it maths out is that tanks die, like, very easily, and you need to, like, rotate through tons of tanks? Like, the concept of a main tank is, like, not a thing, because they just die so often. And then it takes so much to get a tank ready to go and raid ready. Now, what if we get completely screwed over by a lack of tanks? Add-on that shows the name of the spells at the bottom is called Trufi GCD. Trufi. Oh fuck, boys. 241s. I'm actually out, yeah. They're not dying very quick. I am out. $241s at 38. No thanks. No mana. No thanks. Oh, here's the area though, I think, that I was talking about. Yeah. It's a really nice area. The cave in particular. I think it has a unique cave model. Okay, this thing is still on me, for real. It's a 41. I think we might be able to take it. Inner focus. Bubble. Holy fire. Now we just regen for a bit. Heal. Yo, what's up, Sulman? Good to see you, man. You're up early. Or up late. But these guys do have an interrupt, right? They have like a basilisk stun thing, so let me just start hedging and casting the heal early in case he does stun me. Oh, there it is, see? Oh, buddy, that can get a hardcore character killed right there. out of inner fire, so I'm gonna start getting monster mashed. Yeah, not fun killing these things, huh? Just tickling him to death. Just experienced tank and healers who aren't complete clickers. And tank won't die too easily. Slow safe pulls and drinking in between pulls. Precasting big kill, stacking Fury Warriors? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Fury Warriors. Do you really think we're gonna have Fury Warriors? Isn't that the class that if it is like so easy to pull to pull threat, and then if you do, you just get turned into a distant memory like instantaneously? You know, like the boss or the mob, even just Dracasath and UBRS just turns around and just claps your cheeks. You really think we're gonna see Fury Warriors? Yeah, they do. Yeah, Dad sneezed you up. Fury Warriors aren't that good with shit gear and no world buffs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, I'm really like out leveled in this area. I'm pretty outgunned, but I'm determined to show you this cave. I mean, most of you have seen it, right? But maybe you'll appreciate it in a different light. If my memory serves me right, there's a cave in here that looks like the Blue Grotto in Italy, and there's water in it, and it's kind of got an interesting look. Everything is resisting, bro. You hate to see it, man. You really do. I have 6% hit, though, on Shadow spells. 3 levels higher, so this mob should be, what, 17% chance to miss? But we have 6% shaving that off, so it's only 11% chance to miss. Is it worth the risk, though? We'll see if it's really bad. Check it out, though. I love these little signs. Almost looks like Warhammer. That reminds me of the orcs in Warhammer, seeing that sign. Little gaslit lantern. Keep out. Danger. So the takeaway here is, I think rogues would be better than Fury Warriors, though, just because you have evasion, you can vanish. I feel like Fury Warrior is going to be very weak in Road to Rag, which is so crazy because it's the creme de la creme Wagyu A5 steak tier class and spec in vanilla, and it's going to be like the least good class and spec for Road to Rag. But I mean, you just get more the merrier Prot Warriors, maybe, like, because we might just go through tanks like crazy. Hunter's the strongest DPS class at the start of vanilla. Well, mages are pretty nice too. You have Salve on ally side though. True, but can't you just get some unpredictable like whirlwind crit or something, and just get threat for a second and die as a Fury Warrior? I mean, if you just had lips for days though, so the second you get threat, like instantaneously, like the fastest reaction speed, pop the lip and just run for high heavens. And here's another cool thing about this area, actually. Check it out. I don't know if this is in other areas of the game. Maybe in Winterspring, there's a few caves that have this. But it looks like a volcano, but in this case it looks like ice or something. Froze these guys, and there's all these all over the place. There's no other place in STV that has this, too. Like, this isn't... Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is, boys? They have a crystal gaze ability that turns you into, like, it's like a Medusa type effect that stuns you. That's gotta be what it is. This is like the Basilisk lair. There's a bunch of people, like, perma-frozen. Oh, alright. 100% that's it, right? I never put the pieces together. Alright. So... yeah, let's chip away at this. Okay. A 42? Oh, come on, man. I thought it was 41s in here. Alright. We're gonna have to really squeeze value out here. $42, man. Holy. He's dying, just slowly. Get the dots back up. Resist, resist. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. This is brutal, man. Use a grenade, man. Taking too long to die. Resist! Resist! I still have potions, still have desperate prayer. Ah, the 42 makes it just so miserable, man. There's the knockdown. 800 health. Do I really have to potion, man? Man, that is not fun killing that, dude. Not fun at all. Just don't show us the cave, please. I'm determined, man. I'm just gonna peek my head in there for 1 second and show you, and then we'll leave. Oh, he was 42, the last one? Those aren't statues, those are hardcore characters who died here. Alright. Okay, let's... I wanted to check this out, because it looks like a Horde Ballista or something that's broken down. But we have to kill a 41. 41 shouldn't be as bad as 42, right? Should be fine. Okay, nice. No resist. Very nice. Let's check this out, though. Look at this. It's like an unfinished deck. Jeez, man. Oh, I'm close to 39, too. It's gonna be so nice. Gonna make these guys yellow and much easier to hit. It's gonna go from 17%. I have a 17% chance to miss this guy right now. It's gonna go from 17% to what, 6%? All in just a couple XP bubbles, man. I can't wait. Drink full. Oh, a 44? Alright, I can't. Sorry, guys. We're not... See, you see the cave for 1 second. It's pretty cool. I'm out, though. I'm out. 44, dude. Cheese and rice, man. Alright, let's just not get dazed. I'm getting fucking... Oh, thankfully that breaks. 12 seconds stun, dude. Imagine that didn't break on damage. Holy shit, man. 44. Relax, Blizzard. It's like the last quest you do in STV. Yeah, cool cave. Why does your FPS feel low and your colors weird? I've been trying to make the game look different, man, and look cool. It doesn't always work out. Sometimes you lose some frames and weird stuff happens, but we're just going for a different vibe. Wait, I looked away. Can you go back? Yeah, sure, man. No, they're 44 in there. Going against 44s is a 38. I'll just never hit him with any spell. I think I probably could kill 144 right now, but it would take everything. Like, I'd have to, like, Desperate Prayer, Grenade on cooldown, like, Target Dummy, and just wand him to death slowly over the course of 7 minutes or something, you know? It's almost like a first-person Diablo vibe. Hell yeah, man. So you guys are new to the stream, right? What if I told you the rain? What if I told you it isn't raining in STV? Would you believe me? What if I told you the rain isn't real? Would you believe it? Okay, we're going back north again. Oh, you love your custom rain. Yup. Will you stream Lock Rogue this season? I will never play that comp ever again. Ever again. Not even one game. But I will play season 2, yeah. DPR. And we will make a guide. Like one final guide on on everything that we learned over the last months of playing it. Yeah, because the rain is going over your face, but the game is behind you. Uh-huh. Yeah, you figured it out. Why not? Because it's so bad, dude. That comp is so ass, bro. Rogue Lock is so ass. It gets better in Season 2. It does. but it's just not worth your time, man. I'm so salty about it that I just applied so much energy and mental energy towards learning the ins and outs of that comp. Literally glad that is a 53% win rate comp. That is like pretty shit after about 2200. You can bottom scrape to Glad like we did, but pretty much 0 rank 1 potential unless you're actually like Chanimal. But that is neither here nor there. Just play a better comp. You could probably get there with Roguelog, but just like why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Just play a better comp. Why? The game looks sick. Followed your UI guide for Diablo with the action camp. No problem is I can never go back now. LMAO. Action camp for life. Hell yeah, man. Glad you enjoy it. What is the easiest one life character in your opinion? Easiest is probably Paladin. That's usually my cookie cutter answer. But Paladin has its own unique challenges, and the main challenge of Paladin is this: boredom. And I really mean that. It's not even because the class is necessarily all that boring, but in hardcore there's literally 0 weapon progression past Bonebiter. You have to use Bonebiter all the way to 60. And I tried going prot to make it more interesting in AoE grind, but even that, like, AoE grinding as a pally, you need consumables to pull it off. You need, like, Thorium Shield Spike, Dragon Breath Chili. You need lots of stuff. So, pally, you're going to have to just right-click your way to victory with a Bonebiter. And if you scuff your Bonebiter quest, yeah, good luck, man. That's how my pally got stuck at 48, and he's still at 48. But that is the easiest class. If you had to, gun to my head, you have Bubble, you have Bop, you have Freedom, you have Bubble, Swiftness Potion, pretty much GG. Bubble, Nifty Stopwatch, GG. Why is Bonebiter so good? It's not even that good. It's just, what are you gonna do? What weapon are you gonna get as a pally? A green weapon? Druid caster form challenge interests me. Oh, as Boomkin? Boomkin would be pretty fun, yeah. Thing is, going Boomkin, literally playing Warrior Druid 2s as a Restokin, but like for hardcore challenge, I swear, doesn't that sound so fun? You actually go balance, but with a warrior buddy, and you're just playing Warrior Druid against the world in hardcore as a duo. And you're just playing like a Restokin, popping into Moonkin form, tossing grenades, Moonfire, Insect Swarm and everything, rolling hots, everything insta-cast. I would love to play that. Sounds amazing. Two-end weapon off Princess, yeah, but nothing reliable. You can certainly get some stuff. That's true. From dungeons, you can get some stuff, but that requires you to successfully run Maraudon and for it to drop. So my Paladin, I got to 48. He's still at 48 right now. Hardcore. Never finished him. That was the Paladin that I scuffed my Bonebiter quest with Graze, because we went into SM trying to 2-man it like idiots. It was totally my idea. It was my bad. And I let Graze die. So then I couldn't do Library, because we were trying to 2-man Library. And you need, for the Bonebiter quest, to like kill certain bosses from all the different wings, right? So I scuffed my Bonebiter quest, so I was relegated to going Sword and Board all the way up to 60, and that was just a fate worse than death, man. I tried grinding Undeads and just Exorcism spamming, but that character just got stuck in the Shadow Zone. I mean, it's Pally, you want to run dungeons, so why not planning a dungeon drop as an upgrade? Well, just because you only have one dungeon ID, right? So you run Maraudon one time, you get one shot at the Princess weapon, and if it doesn't drop, then you're assed out. I think I actually did Maraudon on that guy, and it didn't drop. Yeah, I'm almost certain I did. Gromgal base camp, not going there. Door for human pally. It was a human pally. He said 48 right now. There is some fun stuff with pally you can do. You know, you can get Bonebiter and then you can go, like, you have a, you guys know the fiery weapon enchant? Not fire, what is it called? Oh, it's not called fire, it's the item weapon enchant. I'm forgetting the name of it. It has like a proc for fire damage. And you get one. You only get one, so you can put it on the weapon you're going to use for the longest amount of time. So when you get Bone Biter, you can make it a bit stronger because you know you're going to use that to 60, and you can put that fire enchant on it, and you know, then you can maybe get like, you know, sharpening stone or something. Just try to pimp your Bone Biter out of it. Use some weapon oils maybe. Fiery Blaze, yeah, that's it. For a hardcore pally. I mean, ideally you put Fiery Blaze on a one-handed weapon at 60 if you're trying to play the game normally, but if you're just going to do the hardcore challenge and be out, put it on your Bone Biter. The Sheep Breaker 2000. Okay, is that a... Terrifying. Thought that might have been a delete. Isn't that crazy that crocodiles and alligators are legitimate dinosaurs? The reflection of the Zeppelin looked like a giant kraken underwater was coming to gobble me up. What's the scariest animal to you guys? What is like actually the stuff of nightmares to you out of the entire animal kingdom? Trying to think about what mine is. I mean, great white shark is up there. Anglerfish? It has to be able to kill you, though. Come on, anglerfish? It's like the size of like a softball. Snakes? Sharks? No, in real life. Yeah, like the scariest animal in real life. Brain-eating amoebas. Nice. Same. Centipedes? Ooh, that's a good choice. Even though they don't really pose much... Yeah, centipedes... Oh my god, even just thinking about it, I actually feel uneasy. Yeah, just imagine if there was a big-ass centipede, like the size of a dog. I might not want to live in this world anymore if that was the thing. But yeah, scariest animal? It might be great white shark. They are pretty terrifying. It also could be like a giant squid. Because that is a thing, right? I mean, krakens don't exist. By the way, look how back of the box that water looks. Oh my god, where's the sun at? That's some nice looking water right there. So krakens don't exist, right? But giant squids are a real thing. Like, giant squids could come up and one-shot a shark, right? They're just very rare. Basking shark? Hippos? I'm scared of sugmas. Sugmas? What's a sugma? Is that like a ligma? Are they in the same genus and phylum? Alright, can I kill a 36 elite Murloc? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. A 30... Can you think I can kill this guy? Are they elite anymore? Yeah, we're in era. I'm afraid of these. Look up blobfish. I wouldn't try it underwater. That's true. Murlocs in their natural habitat are pretty terrifying. One yes. Yo, Graze, you were about to stream, Graze? Can I actually plug you with the early morning host? Like, I literally took the DJ an hour night shift for hardcore. You know? I'm on graveyard shift. That would be sick if we could just, like, you know, zero gap. Just no gap it. I probably got another, like, 20 minutes in me. I don't know if you're planning on going live soon. Or tactics. Small poisonous spiders are the scariest thing to me. That's why I would never live in Australia. Like a Black Widow. I see Black Widows all the time. Hit up Frost. You're on baby duty? Oh, okay. I'll try to... Okay. I'm killing this guy for Gray. He's on baby duty. He's literally giving the bottle to the baby right now. I gotta put on some content for Gray. We're killing him. Yo, Gray, I tried to get the Arena Grandmaster chest. Didn't work, though. Somebody ninja'd it for me, I think. I actually tried, though. Asked the chat. I went for it. I sent it. Dude. Okay, is this guy even dying? Let's go up to the surface so we don't have to worry about drowning. Go up to the surface. Keep him tagged. Yep. Can I fear him up here, I wonder? Probably, right? Rip the fear. Pre-sphere doesn't break with damage very much, too. Where'd he go, dude? The fuck? Oh, he went down? He's gonna reset, isn't he? He just hit me from super far. Oh yeah, because there's no Z-axis in this game. Okay, I have to figure out what I want to do here. Do I budget mana or what? Let's hope he doesn't have a kick. We'll go for the heal early. In case he does have some kind of kick. He does not. Hit him with the Mind Blast for my Martyrdom proc goes away. Gonna inner fire out a or whatever that thing's called, out of pain. This guy's kind of blasting, man. They're okay. They run. That's good. We tag him with another pain to get breath. Keep the leash on him. Go back down, finish him up. That's crazy. See how he can hit me from all the way down there? Because there's no Z-axis in this game. So he actually has the ACOG on his melee attacks. He's got the red dot. Alright, worth it, man. One encrusted tailfin. That only took 10 minutes. And I'm losing breath. That only took 10 minutes. How many of those do I need, I wonder? Hey, what's up, Red? I need 9 more. What do you guys think? Worth? That doesn't seem very worth, man. That took so long. I think that's a hard pass. I need blue pearls, though. Not worth. Too dangerous. You'll probably drown. I hit the surface for air like 3 times versus 1 mob. Okay, blue pearls are for a Badlands quest, I think. Get me some... So these are from the clams down at the bottom, huh? This seems kind of worth it. Only need 9 of them. Can I just dive down and get them? That doesn't seem bad, unless I aggro like multiple murlocs and they net and I die down here. Look for clams, boys. Look for a clam. Oh, clam. Yeah, and I don't even have to aggro anything. Drop rate is shit, though? I don't know. I mean, I got one on the first guy. Inventory full. Okay, 1 of 9. Alright, this seems worth it. This seems worth it. This seems worth it. Doesn't treasure tracking put them on your map? Yes. Should. You need some breath pots from Darkshore? True. True. Imagine going to Darkshore. That actually that's an essential item for hardcore, actually. Come to think of it, it's kind of like a sticky glue-esque item that Alliance players should get. They should just go over there to get the breath pots, so you just completely remove one way of losing the game. Okay, don't want to pull a Murloc. Just want my clams, and I want to be out. Clam diving. There's no, like, sharks out here, right? There's a clam. Can I make it, though, with breath? Can I make it? That's a long way up, dude. And there's a Murloc. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck that. Fatigue! Why am I fatiguing? There's a clam out there. Why am I fatiguing? Oh, dude, this is not the best. This is really not the best quest. This is really not the best quest right now. This quest is a trap. How do I get add-ons to work on Classic Era? I got them on TBC, but not Classic. Go to CurseForge and search by 1.13 or 1.14, and all the add-ons that pop up there, when you filter for that, should potentially work. Hydrocane, yeah. Where do you get that again? Is that from BFD? It's too late for me now. And both of these quests are kind of terrible. Not many clams out here. Do you guys see any clams? Am I missing clams? If I don't start seeing clams soon, I'm gonna leave. Oh, Nomer. Oh yeah, true, the bootstrap. Dude, there's legit no clams. All there is just dangerous ass murlocs everywhere and not a single clam. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. Nope. Taking too long. Let's go explore this island. Yo, the sun is coming up right now. It is looking mighty fine. I don't know if it's hitting the same for you guys. This is the Goldilocks time on the server right here, 6:42. Azeroth's waking up, getting their Kalimdor coffee. Durant has us in the guide, I believe. Yeah, but the scariest animal for me. Let me think. It might be great white shark. That's a serviceable answer. But if it wasn't great white shark, I think alligators could be up there. What's scarier, an alligator or a crocodile? Or is it the same? Oh, he's immune to this. Is one bigger? I feel like one is bigger. Scary animal, though. Bears? Nah, for some reason I'm not scared of bears that much. It's gotta be great white shark, right? It's gotta be. Can actually kill you. It has to be an animal that can kill you. Crocodile's way more deadly. Yeah, I mean, a crocodile... Like, imagine you're visiting Florida, and you're gonna go get some jambalaya, and you're just walking down the street, and a crocodile just jumps out and grabs you and death rolls you. That's gotta be up there. Tiger sharks. Safer swimming with sharks than crocodiles. Silverback gorillas. True. Hippos? Yeah, but they don't look hippo, man. Hippos aren't... I mean, I know hippos are technically scary if you live in the Serengeti and you get your, your drinking water from the watering hole. Then a hippo is pretty scary, 100%. Tyrannosaurus Rex? Worth the jambalaya, to be honest. Yeah, jambalaya slaps. It's gotta be great white shark, man. Final answer. I know it's boring, but what else is scarier than a great white shark? Nothing, man. That's why they made the movie Jaws. What about birds? Is there any scary birds? Not really, right? Even crocs are afraid of hippos? True, I've seen some of those compilations where the hippos are owning the crocs. The worst part about crocodiles is that they are not only deadly, they freaking jump scare you. True. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is there a dude here? Oh, I think...
Time is money, friend.
Is he a ghost? I don't know if I've noticed that. Maybe I have noticed that in the past, but I forgot due to my ancient age. That's pretty cool. He just walks around his island. This is his island. No, he's not a ghost. He's a real guy. Oh, he's friendly with them.
Money, friend.
He can just walk right up to them. What a Chad, man. They just ignore him. Turkey? Turkeys aren't scary. Hell no. Crocodiles are not more deadly. They're more likely to attack you. A big one of either are a complete rip. It's crazy I can't think of scary animals, though. I'm actually just going to Google real quick. Scariest animals on the planet. What pops up? Scorpions, saltwater crocodile. Yeah, that's pretty terrifying looking. Arachnid, vampire bat, piranha, anglerfish, goblin shark. Dude, this is a real thing? Goblin shark? That is the stuff of nightmares. Hydrocynus Goliath? Blobfish? That looks like a Pokemon Ditto. Naked mole rat? Nah, this list is trolling. Nah, great white shark. Final answer. That's definitely the scariest animal, 100%. I have come to a conclusion. Blobfish, bro. Ostriches. Megalodon? I kind of wish megalodons were real. Or do you? Or is that something where the expectation would be way better than the reality? Like, imagine you're just on a cruise and a megalodon comes up and eats the ship. But I'd love to see a megalodon in real life. That would be sick. That there was like massive sea battles between giant krakens and megalodons. Orcas don't attack people instead of, is this elite? No. Isn't that crazy that orcas can kill sharks though? They actually counter sharks. Like a great white would get owned by an orca. They aren't even close enough to be big enough to eat a cruise ship. They look pretty big to me, man. Orcas manhandle sharks, yup. You know that the blue whale is not only the biggest mammal alive, but also the largest in history. Really? Even going back to the dinosaur age? Brown bears are terrifying. Here in Russia, it's basically a land shark. Yeah, it's just crazy because bears are furry. Like, they're kind of cute. You would see a bear cub and think it's cute. You know? It's tough to be as scary. I mean, I'm sure if you saw one in real life, you'd be terrified, but you'd almost like low-key think it's kind of cute. Literally rip your face off. Yeah, but it would look kind of cute, low-key. Check out a picture of a bear without its fur. It's terrifying. Oh, I bet. I bet, dude. That sounds against TOS in real life. Like, just like the Mother Nature against TOS, bro. Why is there a picture of that, bro? What the fuck? Oh, dude, no shot, dude. No shot. I'm not Googling that, dude. I've been known to frequent live leak a time or two, but I'm not Googling naked bear with no fur. Fuck that. Rip live leak, I know, right? Russian Gopniks. I just think it's badass. You know, there's a type of dog called the Caucasian Shepherd. They're also called the Caucasian Ovcharka. They're like Russian dogs, and they're bred to fend off wolves and bears. Like, that's actually their purpose. And they like train them against like fighting like bear cubs and stuff. There's actually some videos of it. Look at an owl with no fur. Dude, up at my farm, my dad's like really into ornithology, sorry. That's the study of birds, right? He's really into it. He's a big birder. It's like the past generation was really into that. And he gives like lectures and classes and stuff at all the different birding places. Anyway, he put in like an owl box on our property because he wanted to see if it would get an owl. And I was like, dude, there's no way this white box that you randomly put in this random spot is gonna get owls to come in. It was just in the middle of the field. Somehow it got owls, and he put a camera inside of it, and owl babies look like the stuff of nightmares, man. Like, it still haunts me to this day. When I tuned into the camera and you saw them all sitting there with their weird looking eyes and faces, it's like really disturbing. It'd be hilarious if the bear evolved to look cute and to encourage you to play with it. Canadian moose? Oh yeah. I heard moose is actually kind of slap. Anybody watch the show? It's not called Survivor. I was into it it's a survival show. It's a really popular survival show. Ah man, I'm blanking on the name of it. But a guy killed a moose on it. You remember what I'm talking about? Not Survivor Man. I love Survivor Man though. That guy, Les Shroud, is a Chad. Alone. That's it. Alone. Anybody watch Alone? Yeah, there was one episode where he killed a moose and he had like meat for like a month. Yeah, Alone is actually is sick. Canadian moose can run through 6 feet of snow at 40 miles an hour. Very nice. That was a B series. You watched it, Gray? Yeah? Yeah, I love that series too. Oh, that was so... Can we do that for WoW though? I'm not even kidding, man. Can we do like an Alone or like Survivor? Like just send it. Just yoink the branding. It's fine. Life's too short. We'll catch a lawsuit. We'll catch a bid. It's fine. And just make it for hardcore WoW, for like Road to Rag or something. Just Survivor. Call it Survivor. Same branding, tribal branding, Alone, and do interviews, and it'd just be like funny, you know. And the muskox kill. I didn't know what a wolf. You guys know Wolverine is a real animal, right? I didn't really understand what that was until Alone. They're like they're like bigger raccoons almost, and they're super smart, and they come in and can solve complex problems and like steal all your food. And they might be able to actually kill you, maybe not kill you, but take your food for sure. Wolverines are nasty. Alone is the hardcore challenge of real life. I'll play D2R later today, yep. Look at ZG Island. That's what our European friends from across the pond, that's how they say it. ZG Island. And Stranglethorn looks really great right now, though. Looks incredible. Okay, we got the Blood Scalp ears. We still need some Singing Shards. Jungle Remedy, we're gonna abandon that. Pearls and Encrusted Tail Fins, we're abandoning that. Yeah, let's go get these Crystal Shards. Are you gonna stream D2? It's possible. It's possible. D2 are out already? In a few hours, I think. 4 hours till release. Your UI layout, color, theme, border thing is sick, by the way. Most unique I've seen on Twitch. Oh, thank you so much, man. It seems like you're new to the channel too, Apache. Appreciate it, brother. Timberwolves will clap on anyone, no cap. You know one thing that's kind of crazy? So you know, like, let's see if you guys know, chat. You know how much bite force, like a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd has? Do you guys know the general rough, like, benchmark of how much pound force they have in their bite force? I think it's something like, well, let me see if you guys know. Well, some of you are just gonna look it up anyway. I think it's something like 300. And you know, you already know, it's bad news if like a Rottweiler like comes and just grabs your leg or something, right? Like, can do some serious damage. 200 psi. Let me make sure I look up. Bite force. Rottweiler. So Rottweiler 328 psi. So guess how much bite force a hyena has, like from straight up Africa, like Lion King, Serengeti. You would think, roughly around the same size, man, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe 500, maybe 600, maybe even 700. Guess how much a hyena is? Let me look it up to confirm. $1,200 PSI. That is insane. So they're actually a really strong animal. Why do you spec away from Shadow, not seeing the value? We never really went Shadow to begin with, like full Shadow. Like usually don't go Shadow until 40. At minimum, some people go 45. These Shadow points have been very underwhelming this whole time. They haven't really done much. I regret getting all this. At 40, I will respec Shadow, and hopefully it feels good. But in hindsight, I would have just went Holy and went Smite build. I think it would have been more fun too. A Jaguar has the highest jaw PSI body ratio of all cats. Crazy. Hippo out here with 2k PSI? Yeah, that's nutty. But that's crazy that a hyena, it's like a dog basically, but for some reason it has such a amount of high bite pressure. I think I learned about it one time. The reason why it has such high bite force is because they eat bones. They crack open bones and, like, you know, eat the marrow and stuff, so they need to be able to crack stuff open. Is there a way to play US servers as an EU player? I think you need to have a separate sub, unfortunately, right? You can't just, like, change the realm list. You have to pay for a different sub, but then you should be able to use the same client and then just log in through that with the NA account and play. So you'd probably have to, like, cancel your EU sub or start a new sub and play with NA, which is a bit unfortunate, but away she goes. Any tips for leveling a paladin? So many, brother, so many. Which, let me see. Tips for leveling a paladin. I would go Ret all the way up till, oh man, it depends if you're hardcore too. Probably just go Ret the whole way, honestly. But if you are gonna go Prot, don't go too early. I've made that mistake before. Go once you're in the 50s. Basically Holy Wrath. Whenever you get Holy Wrath, then you can actually start AoE grinding. As Prot. You can do it a lot early if you're just playing normally, then you're not playing hardcore. Because you can get consumes, right? You can get, you know, Chili and you know, spell power stuff and Thorium Shield Spike. But if you're leveling a hardcore paladin and you want to AoE grind, don't do it till Holy Wrath. You need the damage. And now Crocodile has a bite force of 5k. Wow, that's insane. Dogs evolved to look cute, specifically moving their eyebrows up to give puppy dog eyes, according to Reddit. Well, if Reddit said it, 100% true. 100%. I don't know how you handle the UI looking like that. It's not so bad. Kind of more into the game, right? It's a different perspective. Like, it can't just be me though, right? Have you guys watched some stream and other streamers playing the hardcore challenge too? And different strokes, different folks, right? But like, if you're too far zoomed out, I swear, man, it actually just kind of looks weird and less interesting. Like, here, let me try to play like this for 5 minutes. Like, you're no longer playing World of Warcraft, you're playing StarCraft 2 custom game. I mean, it's not bad, it's still a fun game, you know, but it actually looks like weird. Pulls you out of it. Aussie Man reviews? Oh, I've seen that video, yeah, it's hilarious. The honey badger stuff. I never heard your thoughts on a possible Classic Plus. Yeah, we've been talking about it on and off. I wouldn't want them to mess with leveling, TLDR. I wouldn't want them to mess with class balance. I'd want them to add stuff. I'd want them to improve the systems around the classes and stuff, if that makes sense, but not necessarily put hands on the classes. Like, I wouldn't want them to remove world buffs from the game. You know, you can have them purge them when you go into a raid or something. Or the Chrono Boon solution they have right now is pretty decent. Add stuff like Focus Frame, better PvP system. Hardcore would be sick. And if they wanted to add like some new raids like Kara or Tol Barad or something, I think they still could do that, but in a way that wouldn't mess with the formula, right? They wouldn't touch the classes. They wouldn't touch a lot of that stuff that... Oh. Elder Mantle of the Eagle. 1 less armor, 11 stats versus 14 stats in spirit. Oh, they look horrendous though. Nah, no shot. How's your sleep schedule nowadays? It's pretty jacked up, man. I've been taking graveyard shift for streaming for whatever reason. I have business meetings throughout the day, and it kind of makes it so I can't stream during the day when I usually would. I have like a daily stand-up around 1 o'clock, and I usually have some BD calls throughout the day and stuff. And doing some, yeah, so I've kind of been relegated towards taking the night shift. I don't mind though. Like I really do see the hardcore community as one team, and I'm pretty much friendly with everybody in it. And you know, if like Grays and Frost and Stay Safe and all them are streaming during the day, I don't want to keep adding. You know, I don't want to stack all of our cards in one place. Like I'd rather pick up the night shift where there's like, I don't know if there's anybody else streaming hardcore right now. Is there? Oh, Esquire was. But you see what I'm saying? It would be nice to have a continuous slate of rolling hardcore content for everybody in the community. Because there's people leveling around the clock, you know, and that's probably the best thing to do while leveling. Just have a stream up. I have no more water, man. I hate to see it. Let me pop that. Small potion. Yeah, it's pretty rough though. My sleep schedule recently. What do you work as? It's more of like I'm a partner in a couple different businesses. Well, it's actually really one business. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting a bit sleepy. You know, Rested XP, the add-on, right? With Tactics and Tommy and Zoran, all the boys. Like, we like working with each other. We did well with Rested XP. We work well together as a team, and we see it as being able to come up in the world with your WoW buddies, which is the dream for a lot of people, you know. So we're working on other sites, other projects. Just continuing to, you know, hang out together, build stuff, build fun stuff. Brandung's involved with the company, and we've been actually doing really well. Like, we're launching the New World site. I'll plug the New World site if anybody wants to check it out. Here you go. nwhub.gg. This is one of our newest projects. Working with a lot of creators endemic to the New World space. Yeah, but I enjoy it, man. Being able to work with people you really get along with and share a lot of common interests with, it's amazing. So decently new to your channel. Do you have a podcast? I commute a lot, so that would be better for me personally. I did have a show that I did with Def Camp Melderon, Dunedain, called Good Morning Azeroth. We did like 60 episodes of it, but it's been on pause for a little while now. I might pick it up at some point. But there's plenty of episodes from the past if you want to watch some of those. I actually really like being zoomed out. Very different vibe though. Instead of being really immersed as your character, you're more like an omniscient narrator. Interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I miss GMA so bad. Yeah. Yeah, boys, I'm getting kind of tired right now. I'm starting to slur my words. I don't know if you can tell. 4 a.m. for me. Gotta go take the baby to a doctor appointments in 4 hours. Love to see it. I might try to pass it off. Let me see who's... Oh, Frost is on. Parla's on. Tactics is on. Skull. There's actually a lot of people on, dude. Oh yeah, let me pass it to Frost. He's doing hardcore, right? Actually, maybe we haven't hosted Tactics in a minute. I think we should host Tactics. Tactics and Frost are on. Go to whatever channel you'd like, but I haven't hosted Tactics in a while, and Tactics is It's like a brother to me, so let's host tactics. I think he's practicing for a speed run, a warrior speed run. Yo, see you later, guys. Talk to you later today, probably. Alright, greetings. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Time for round 2, boys. Jason Cervantes, Sazaimon, Maka. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Bromatic 2, how's it going, brother? Welcome back, everybody. I am unable to change my Twitch title. There it is. Alright, we are good. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Hope everyone had a good day. We're going to try and get some levels and try not to die. Currently level 24. We did Wailing Caverns recently, and we got some nice weapons. And, yeah, let's keep it going. So, first thing, what do we do when we're Stone Talon, right? When we're in Sunrock? We go upstairs and try and get some potions. Because we only have 6 left.
What can I do for you?
You'll love to see that. 3 potions in stock. Hell yeah. What a great vendor. Super clutch.
Strength.
Now we're going to vendor up.
Strength and honor.
Sell some junk. Sell some of this crap that we have sitting in our inventory. Be on our merry way. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Deep moss egg. I feel like we turned that in already, didn't we?
Blades never dull.
Yeah, we have extra deep moss eggs. Let's get rid of these. Let's clean up the inventory a little bit here. We have arrows. Who we got back in the stream? Twitch chat. Anybody live over there? John Hodgson. What's up, Battle? How's it going, everybody? Courtney, welcome back. Welcome back. Marcus. A lot of good people starting to fill in here. Good evening, everybody. How are you liking dual wielding? I'm really enjoying it, Pyro. It's been really fun so far, and I think we're all on the same page with feeling like it's not trash. Some people might think it's garbage and just not viable whatsoever, and at least our limited time testing it so far, it's really nice. I almost prefer the playstyle personally, maybe because it's new and fresh to me. But what we're doing right now is we're dual wielding, and then once we get overpowered procs, we swap to a two-hander, and we just recently obtained this Living Root, which is better than Crescent Staff from Wailing Caverns. So when you're swinging 2 weapons, you get a lot more overpowers, a lot more dodges, right? So then we swap to the two-hander with this macro, eat the global, and then overpower him, and it's been really fun. Gary's asking about add-ons. Which one are you asking about, brother? It's been a while, man. Good to see you, Courtney. Got some IRL stuff out of the way. Guys, I'm really excited to be here with you and to do another stream. Welcome back. The strat is sound, Cody says. Hell yeah, man. So, let's make these bandages. We'll make up to 30 bandages. We'll do that. And then we're going to go to TB real quick. We're going to train 24 skills because we just dinged. And then we are going to probably go Southern Barrens and start doing the Camp D stuff. There it is. Good call. Good call, good call. Good call. Let me switch that. Alright. Off the TB we go. Welcome back, guys. Let's just kill something real quick. Before we hit the TV, I want to show you guys some of this dual wield power. Loving it. This warrior I've gotten quite attached to, I gotta say. Probably more so than the other characters we've done. Because we've learned a lot with them. We've done a lot with them. I really enjoy the troll animations. We used fist weapons for a little bit, which is pretty interesting. We also tried new professions on this guy. We tried going skinning herbalism, and I think I'm going to stay with the skinning herbalism on future hardcore characters. Anyway, for those of you who are doomers on the dual wield, first blood of the day, it's a great mob. It's nothing special, but we'll kill it. Kill one more for good measure. One more. Let this blood rage stick. Here we go. Probably not even gonna rend this guy. There it is. Pretty fun stuff. The animations are on point with Troll, man, I gotta say. Can't loot the King's Blood, you hate to see that. Oh wow, starting off the stream very strong. Cagnetics, thank you very much, man, for the tier 1 sub 2 total, and he's gifted it to Lightbringer157. What a selfless guy. Thank you so much, Cagnetics. Lightbringer, welcome to the channel. I had a shitty day at school. I'm happy to see you stream again. Thanks, man. Thanks for the support, Cagnetics. I'm sorry you had a shitty day, bro. The spec munches so hard it does, and it's a lot of fun. The troll animations are just delightful. They're very satisfying. Yeah, so let's turn this in real quick too while we're here. We're gonna head to TB, train.
The winds guide you.
The thing I'm kind of stressing about, guys, and I think I'm just gonna ask the hive mind about it,
Be at your back.
is I'm not sure if we should try and kill the elites, man. I tried to watch a stream in class and my professor told me to leave. Oh, yikes, dude, that sucks. It's alright. Atticus, what's up, man? We've been doing some cool stuff, man. We did Wailing Caverns earlier. We got some nice gear. I know Atticus is drooling about this, man. Check this out. We'll fly and I'll show you. I'll show you what we got. We'll do a little gear overview. So we ran Wailing Caverns. You can only run a dungeon one time each. So with that in mind, it makes it pretty impressive that we have the Mutant Scale Breastplate. Chunky breastplate. Basically 26 AP on this. I mean, when are we replacing that, Atticus? Probably not for a freaking long while, dude. My husband won't stop saying you hate to see it and I blame you, Cargos. Shout out to your husband, Courtney. Shout out to your husband, Courtney. Shout out to your husband. It's a nice thing to say. Solid drops. Yeah, so we obtained the Mutant Scale Breastplate, which is pretty fire. We also got the glowing Lizard Scale Cloak, which is pretty good. 6 Agi. And then we also have this. So this is the other thing too, Atticus. This is like twink gear right here, pretty much. This Cobrand's Grasp. Gary with the bit and Swift Rage spam. Thank you, Gary. Welcome back. That's a lot of Swift Rage ones. Zog Gaming in the house. That's what Steno calls it. Steno calls. That's a Steno thing, right? Hey, welcome, man. I'm doing good. Can we see your talents? Yeah, sure. I'll show the talents. That's what we're looking like so far. So there may be a world where we go Fury. I just missed a BFD run, which is kind of unfortunate because everybody's probably going to be out of the level range now, but it's all good. It's all good, baby. But yeah, so there's probably a world where we go Fury, and I think it'd be comparable. I'd like to try another run. Maybe when this guy dies, we'll go Fury on the next warrior. I love leveling warriors, though. Let me tell you, man, this warrior has been such a joy to level. But I'm really curious to get my hands on Sweeping Strikes. How are you brown, but your room looks so nice? What do you mean by that, bro? Never seen a brown gamer that's not on welfare. Yikes, dude. Probably should ban this dude. I don't usually ban people, but yeah. Do you think you'd go to Dead Mines even a sword? I'd be down to do Dead Mines at 24. I think the Meeting Stone goes up to 26, so we could and try and get a Cruel Barb. Yeah. No, it happens, dude. It happens. No worries. No worries. Alright, but yeah, so I'm really excited to get my hands on Sweeping Strikes. Because Sweeping Strikes, it should be better with a two-hander, right? For sure. I mean, makes sense. Makes sense. Slow, chunky two-handers, Sweeping Strikes is going to be insane. But Sweeping Strikes is just so ridiculously good that it's probably pretty serviceable with these, you know, dual-wielding too. So we'll get our hands on it. D-Hero, everything is phenomenal, man. Everything is really good. I can happily say that life is good right now, and it's thanks to you guys. Things have been falling into place. Things are good across the board. All the boxes have been checked. I appreciate it for all the support recently, guys. Okay, let me not goldfish out here. We're going to... Let's train first. I don't want to miss any more goddamn training. Let's go train over at the Hunter Rise. Do you still play your 60 on Bloodsail? Yeah, so yesterday I did Blackwing Lair. I raided with Def Camp and Melderon and all them, and it was pretty good. We cleared it all in one night. I got the Corn Cob Staff, the Shadow Staff. I forgot exactly what it's called. It's called Shadow Staff of something. It's, you know, it's not the greatest thing ever, but... Did you see the new assets for faction specific? No, John. What, did someone post that in the Discord? That is hype. That is hype. Let me see. Let me check it out. Faction specific assets. Oh, no way. That looks so good. That looks so good. Man, let me go ahead and plug the Discord real quick for those of you tuning in right now. You may not have seen it. This Discord has been growing. You guys don't even want to know how many people are in the Discord. You really don't. You really don't even want to know. I'll tell you though. Over 2,200 already. Discord is less than a week old, I think. And there are just a ton of people in here. Everybody has really been so nice to each other. There's just a lot of discussion. The death clips, the highlight reel. Hardcore is booming right now, guys. What happened to the Hunter? The Hunter is dead, bro. He's dead. Yeah. If you don't see me playing a character, he's probably dead, guys. Just let you know for future reference. Yeah. Yeah. But for those of you who come in and ask about that, except for the Rogue, that's the one exception. I guess the Druid too, so yeah. Anyway, let's is this Ashenvale Hunt? Oh, Steel Snap. We should probably get this, huh? Eventually. Maybe we'll have quest it. We'll quest pick it up later. Alright, we're gonna train warrior skills. Yeah, the Hunter is deceased. Hey, see you up, Moon. See you later, Moon. Take care, man. Have a good rest, bro. I got a nice little nap in as well, guys. Feeling good. I was feeling tired earlier. Ooh, new heroic strike at 24. Nice. 80 silver though. These prices are starting to get wild, I gotta say. But the skinning herbalism has been fantastic. Battle shout, that's very nice. Intimidating shout, very nice. Demo shout. It's starting to add up though, fam. But yeah, I'll get it. Execute. New Sunder armor. Oh, I just burned 5 gold or something, bro. Do we get the new Revenge? What do you guys think? Does Revenge... I mean, Revenge is pretty good for tanking dungeons. I'm gonna hold off for now. I don't know, man. I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm getting a little bit broke. We just trained a bunch of skills. But I have to say, the skinning herbalism play has paid off in spades. Absolute spades. Massive impact. Massive impact. Okay. That's good. Battle shout, intimidating shout. We'll go ahead and throw that up on... Where do I usually put Intim shout? I'm trying to remember. Control 2. 3-minute cooldown. Okay. What else did we get? Execute. Execute's pretty big, right? So execute has nothing to do with weapon damage, huh? Execute has nothing to do with weapon damage. It just finishes off causing a set amount of damage, so 125, and converting each extra point of rage into 3. So I was thinking to myself, you know, is this the type of thing that before we execute, we swap to a two-hander? No. It appears that execute is going to be equally as good with a one-hander. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice to see. You'll love to see that. Let's make a nice little start attack macro for the execute. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah. I salute each hardcore I see. My vids on OBS are choppy, but I'm trying. Please salute each other. The first rule of the HC Club is you don't talk about the HC Club. I love how we're coming up with our own little culture, guys. It just makes me so happy. We're coming up with our own little customs. And you know, it's pretty sweet. Welcome back, Argos. Hey, Vagaroth, how's it going, man? Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody back to the channel. I'm feeling very nice tonight. Feeling rested. I took a little nap. Popped the old Bang Energy IRL Consumi right here. We got some new coolies to pop. We got some decent weapons on. I mean, this thing is not too good anymore. This left-handed claw. I'd really like to replace this. If anybody has any brilliant ideas for an offhand that we could obtain, let me know. Maybe something in Camp T area.